What's up, y'all? Valhalla Sports Talk is on the air. Dodgers, Mets, game 3 of their 3-game set from Citi Field, Queens, New York. And Valhalla Sports Talk is here for all the action. What's up, everybody? Happy Sunday to you and yours. Dodger baseball. This game's set to start at 2:30 now. I think they just moved it forward. We might have just moved it forward another 20 minutes. 2:30 is what I'm seeing on my screen here. Well, I'll be damned. They might have just delayed it even further, y'all. $28 up in here. Drew Rojas. WTF, go Dodgers. What's up, Drew Rojas? Jay Ramos in the house. What's up, Mr. Jay Ramos? Linda Wallace, Dodgers rock, she says. I think they just delayed this thing another 20 minutes, COO. Don't give me that look, woman. You didn't tell me shit. Hey, Rhodes says, I'm here for a few. Sheila, up in here. What's up, Sheila? Andrew Estrada. Steven Richter. Scribe. Stupid Giants moved up to second. Arizona lost again today, y'all. Well, Shiva says 12:10 Pacific time is the start. Yeah, but now it says 2:30 p.m. Pacific time. I'm not sure. But we're here. We're here, so we'll be here either way. So, Andrew Estrada, Elishiva Jones, Patriot Roy D. What? Sup, Valhalla? I got the broom ready for this sweep, says Faint Tomcat. Viking Jerome in the house. Jay Ramos up in here. Richard Nichols. Linda Wallace says my screen says 2:10. Yeah, I'm looking at the ESPN website. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. We'll be ready either way. We have the Dodgers lineup. Yes. Bobby Miller versus Max. I quit. Serger. Miller versus Max. I quit. Scherzer. Bobby Miller. Uh-oh. Might have just screwed something up there, y'all. Might have just screwed something up. I did too. I did. Pretty easy fix, though. I really should have started this computer today. Restarted her. Yeah, it says now at the top of ESPN 2:30, y'all. 2:30. Let's go to this screen right here and fix it, y'all. That's what I just screwed up. This is what I just screwed up. Maybe not. Still up there. Still up there. I hope this is a good game, says the LTX. Nice to see Freddie on the screen, says Elishiva. Rip NASCAR race. Yep, NASCAR tomorrow, 9 a.m. my time, y'all. 12 Eastern. Is the big stick charged up? Absolutely. Another hot day in California, says Viking Jerome. really like Scherzer as a Dodger. I did right up until he quit on us in the playoffs. I did right up until the very moment that he quit on us in the playoffs. Theo, Sam Eagle, in the house. Theo, Sam Eagle, ultimate VST supporter. Up in here. 13301 is the subscriber count. 92 members strong. Matchup predictor according to ESPN. Echo, Sierra, Papa, November gives the Mets a 51.8% chance of victory today. The Dodgers 48.2%. Means we're the underdog today, y'all. We are the underdog. Mets favored by a run and a half. Minus 115 on the money line. Minus 105 for the Dodgers. 8.5 runs scored is the over-under. In the chat, let me hear it. Let me hear it in the chat. Who you picking? And what's the score gonna be? So hot today, I could probably fry an egg if I left a frying pan out there long enough. Viking Jerome says 6'4", Doyers. Celsius. Strawberry guava. Why do they predict the Dodgers are going to lose? Because of Scherzer. Oh, Mets says walk-off sports talk. Walk-off sports talk in the house, y'all. Licking his wounds. I put a curse on his Diamondbacks approximately 2 weeks ago. In retribution for one of them snakes biting my dog. The Diamondbacks struggling. Lost again today. Lost again today. Shiva says Dodgers should win this game. Smokestack says 6-2 Dodgers. Butterfly up in here. LTX says I'm gonna guess it's close. 4-3. 4-3 who? 4-3 in favor of whom? Mets season could be illustrated by that pop-up that hit the dude in the face. Bodo winner. Up in here. What happened to the ring around the Rosie car race? Rain. Go away. Come again another day. I wish I won't. I wish I may or something. We're going to race tomorrow, y'all. Monday, 9 a.m. The team is ice cold and young. Not a good combo. If you haven't subscribed, chat, to Walk Off Sports Talk, he is a member now of the elite monetized channels here on YouTube. My Reds are going south, says Jeff Bennett. What's up, dude? What's up, Mr. Bennett? I saw Ellie Dela Cruz throw a baseball from third to first today, and they clocked it at 106 miles an hour. 10-4 is Bodo Winner's prediction. Again, no team picked. Roberto Rodriguez says, what's up, Valhalla? What's up, Roberto Rodriguez? Valhalla Sports Talk member. V-side represent. 9 a.m. tomorrow. Dodgers 5, Mets 2, says Linda Wallace. Are they going to be showing the Dodgers game on national TV, or is this Apple TV? This is extra innings, bro. Extra innings. So no national TV, bro. No Apple TV, bro. Joe Mesa checks in late. You're late, Joe. You're late. Bobby Miller on the bump for the Dodgers. Max Scherzer on the bump for the Mets. Gloria Romelia, 10-3 Dodgers. Freeman home run. Mookie grand slam. JD 2-run home run. Gloria predicted all of it. Steven says that was a bad series to lose to the Brewers by the Reds. Moto says, Val, I'm a truck driver. 10-4 means thank you. Oh, well, I know what 10-4 is, bro. I thought you were predicting the score. That was your score prediction. Bodo winner going to be back on the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. Walk-Off Sports Talk says, appreciate the shout. COO over there bitching about my singing, trying to get Thor in on it. Thor loves my singing voice. He's not covering his ears itch. I saw Ellie Dela Cruz not get a hit in the last 2 games and it cost me money, says Anunnaki. 30 likes, let's go. 56 up in here. Bodo says, yep, already got me a load to pick up tomorrow night. There you go. Load it up. Beep, beep, beep. I'm BJ McKay, and this is my best friend, Bear. Bop, bop. Who remembers BJ McKay and the monkey? The monkey looked a lot like this guy. Gotta name the monkey today, y'all. Give me a name. Give me a name for the Valhalla Sports Talk co-host, y'all. Make it clever. Jake Bakistan says, gutsy stream Valhalla. Mets are bound to get a win today. Okay. Yep, Diamondbacks lost today. Texas Repo says, BJ and the Bear. Yeah, that show, y'all, for those of you that are way too young, but there used to be a show on TV, and it was BJ McKay and his best friend Bear, and Bear looked a lot like the to-be-named Valhalla Sports Talk co-host, Bud the monkey. All right. Anytime I hear the name of Bud, I always remember that girl, the little girl on the Cosby Show. What's your boyfriend's name? Bud. But Bud the monkey, the newest VST co-host, y'all. Val's greatest hit CD coming out soon, says Dave Rhodes. Name him Thor, call him Bud. Odo says Val is the type of singer that his friends tell him he should sing tenor. Everybody knows the rest of the joke. I don't. Tenor? You should sing tenor. Weather delay? Yep. Could have named him Elvis as Joe Mesa. Cheetah Banana? Call him Chim Chim? I've named him Chim Chim before. Chim Chim was Speed Racer's monkey. Right? Speed Racer's monkey was named Chim Chim. Cheetah for the banana. What's up, Dab Dave? What was the name of the monkey on Lost in Space? I don't know. Tell us, chat. The game Linda Wallace is now showing as 2:30, a 2:30 start time. So about 20 minutes from now. Butterfly says, he is my bud. You guys, her name was Rudy, right? The Cosby girl? Rudy, what's your boyfriend's name? His name is Bud. What's your name? Bud. Oh, Shiva, it was delayed from way earlier this morning. It was supposed to take place at like 10 o'clock this morning, this game. Photo says the first time ever that Bud is wiser than the host. Walkoff says the bloop. Ain't in the Chongo would work, says Butterfly. Winner 12 miles away from you. All right, let's get to the lineups. Dodgers. Mookie Betts leading off, playing second base. Freddie Freeman at first. Max, your mom. Muncy third. J.D. Martinez, DH. Peralta in left. Hayward in right. Outman in center. Rojas, shortstop. Barnes catching. Why the hell does Dave Roberts sit Smith whenever Miller pitches? They literally said when he first came to the big leagues that was his favorite catcher was Will Smith. And every time now, they put Barnes' ass in there. Clyde would have been a good name. No, it was Bud. As the trade deadline looms, I want to remind people of the Mookie trade. We sent Verdugo, who is finally hitting like he should. Connor Wong finally made it to the big club. Have you guys seen the last two nights? Speaking of trade, the night before last, the Angels lost. And they quickly, of course, they watch everything Ohtani does. So the camera panned to him. And Ohtani is obviously done with the whole idea of being an Angel. Well, it got even worse last night. I posted this video on my Discord. The Angels walked off the team they were playing last night. Walk-off win. And Ohtani still looked like he didn't give a shit if he was there or not. Got another home run last night. Don't get me wrong. He's still playing baseball. But he is done being a California Angel. 4 more likes, 40. JD always and forever. Whatever, Butterfly. Butterfly would drop JD in about a week. I don't remember that movie or the bloop monkey. I don't remember any of that. I don't think I was a Lost in Space guy. Yo, what's up, JB Taylor? Arizona Diamondbacks suck. You be easy, Andrew Estrada. 62, up in here. Search Sniper, I'm convinced that Dave Roberts doesn't have much of a brain. Why is Barnes playing at all? David Yee up in here, he says, check it in. Will the LeBron bobblehead be a collector's item? Number 6 is retired by the NBA going back to 23. Well, anything LeBron is some kind of a collector item, Mr. Yee. I don't think the number has much to do with any of it. Otis says I'm talking about the TV series. Anaheim, not the Los Angeles Angels. Walkoff says I had to Google it, to be honest. Steve says the series is already won by the Dodgers, so maybe a perfect day to rest Smith. Dave Rhodes says, so the wife had chili cheese dogs with Freud's last night and M&M's. What's a Freud? Is that a fry? You just typo? Is that a typo? You better take care of her, Dave Rhodes. What's up, Brandon Schutz? Anthony DeCerna check it in from Gallup, New Mexico. Barnes is playing. He should be in the minors. Will Smith is hitting like Austin Barnes, says James Bostrom. You shut your mouth, Bostrom. Andrew says, I always mess with him. Well, that's fine. Ohtani is done being an Angel because he knows he won't win anything. I don't blame him, says Texas Repo. LTX says, how old are you, Valhalla? Like 28? Yeah, exactly. 28. 55. Have I been streaming the Diamondbacks? I haven't. JB Taylor has. JB Taylor been doing some Diamondback baseball. All right, lineup for the Mets. Nemo, Lindor, McNeil, Alonso, Vogelbach, Marte, Beatty, Ana, Narvaez. One more like for 40. Went to the Cowboy Church today. It was fun. Tell me about the Cowboy Church, Brandon. Hell yeah, kind of unexpected. I thought SD was going to run away with the division. Skip Gam up in here. Skip. All right, looks like they got Mookie at the plate, y'all. See if I can find it. I better still get this game, y'all. COO done abandoned me. If anyone knows what channel this is on DirecTV, let me know. I'm not having no luck finding it, y'all. Maybe they moved it to MLB Network? If they did, we're in a little bit of trouble. Sorry, my mic was off. We might have trouble here, y'all. It's not on 690, y'all, on my TV. What's up, RM? This TV jacked up, y'all. It's messing up. The Thor's doing well. He's all the way back. That's his repo says, damn, it's hot. Who left the heater on? Who left the heater on? Woo, woo, it's hot. No game, says Mark Guest. Trying to find it, bro. That sucked playing like shit again, says Thomas De La Rosa. David Catalano, $5 Valhalla. Thor's all the way back, y'all. He's doing well. He's doing well. Is MLB Network not playing it? I don't have MLB Network anymore with DirecTV. Butterfly has a ruler and will whack your knuckles if you spoil in the chat. Exactly. Butterfly be out there. Whoop. So, all right, so it's still 10 minutes to this scheduled game time here, to this 30 number. So maybe that's what it is. I don't know, chat. I don't know if the COO abandoned me and went to go take a nap. Even says the Angels would be dumb to let Ohtani walk and all they get is the 60th pick in the 2024 draft. Yeah, I agree. Absolutely agree. Ryan Delvin says D-Hop. Marlene Castro up in here. Hey, Valhalla, COO. Be homies. Sin City. Giving everyone love. Let's go, Dodgers. Let's go. Hope we have a game today, y'all. I hope I have the game on TV. MLB Extra Inning is for free for the week, says Conrad Hauser. Maybe the COO went out for a McFlurry. I'm going to go find her. I'll be right back. Try to run away, hide, go take a nap when I'm in my time of need. How come wake you up? How come wake you up from your nap, COO? You're the COO for a reason. Do your job. She's looking for it, y'all. It's on the New York channel. You guys aren't making no sense. Ryan says Shohei coming to LA. 2 likes away from 55. He was already in Mimi land, y'all. She was already zonked. I kicked in the door. Bam! I said, what the hell is going on here? Get out there, woman, and find me that baseball game. Marlene's in the chat, by the way, COO. She said, hi, Marlene. All right, we'll go to... what did that say again? Go back to that, please. Some bullshit about DirecTV must abide by something or another. Yeah, but I can't see that shit, Andrew. I can't see those, bro. I have a hard enough time reading the chat. Baseball blacked out this channel. DirecTV must abide by agreed upon rules for distributing programs for sporting events. Your receiver automatically checks other channels such as local channels or regional sports networks. Go to directv.com. All right, turn on YouTube TV and find MLB Network, sweetie pie. Boda said, do you know for a fact you technically knocked on the door and said, "Honey, are you sleeping? I am so sorry. Can you help me find the game on TV, pretty please?" Marlene says, "COO, have a relaxing day. You deserve it." You're not helping, Marlene. You're not helping this situation, girl. DirecTV is having contact issues with the network. Dodgers says Drew Rojas. Yeah, I went to 690. It was blacked out. You have to go to live TV, baby. Oh, are you on YouTube TV? Butterfly says, "Let the COO get her beauty sleep, Jeff. You girls, don't be taking her side." Arlene says, "I'm on the COO's team." Dodgers rock and rule. We're checking 690 again. So now it's within the 5-minute mark. So maybe that channel we saw with the Orioles game on it, you know what I mean? David says, "Are you serious? I'm watching right now. I'm on DirecTV." 690, he keeps saying. Where do you live, David Corona? It already says Dodgers Orioles for tomorrow, y'all. It's always hot and humid here in Bangkok, so I run a fan all day and all night with the AC. No, she did not, Bodo. 61 likes. Drew Rojas, it's time to get back to work. A lot of Yankees are convinced that Ohtani is going to wind up in New York. Only he didn't want to go to New York, y'all. LA Dodgers, New York Mets, 690. We don't get it. Might not get this game, y'all. Races now have to watch these stupid Mets for 60 years. Bro, I've tried them all, y'all. I've tried all the damn channels, all right? You gotta remember, I'm canceling this DirecTV shit as soon as MLB's over, so I don't have some of these regional sports networks, but, I mean, I pay for the baseball package. I should be able to get this game. F DirecTV. Ray, are you not on your meds today, sir? It still says that the game hasn't started, but .107 here says Viking Jerome. Steven says that will never happen. New York has too many large contracts as it is. I'll be right back, chat. Here we go. We're putting in Bud the Monkey. Bud the Monkey. Maybe that was my stream yesterday. You got to go down to the bottom where it says YouTube TV. And then the top where it says live. You want to go down? You're looking for MLB TV. Don't see it there either. I thought MLB TV was up near the top. You know, when I reorganized it. All right, we're underway, y'all. We are underway. I don't know if we're going to get a video of the game, though, y'all. Not looking good. Not looking good. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Three balls, 1 strike. I'm just watching it just like you all are on ESPN, y'all. We're still looking for the game, y'all. One like away from 65. So go down there one more time, babe. You're going to see the NBA channel, and it should be right next to that. Well, I think Mookie struck out, y'all. 1 away as we try to find this game. Struck out looking. All right, so ES, did you find NBA? You keep going down. And if maybe I don't have MLB on here. All right, Freddie Freeman, 1 ball, 1 strike. No, I can update it. I'm just looking at the same thing you are. 2 balls, 1 strike to Freddie. All right, Freeman lines out to right. Lines out to right field, 2 away. Try DirecTV one more time, maybe. I'll just end it if it don't work. Right, so that's going to bring up Max Muncy at the plate. Starts him off with a ball, a four-seam fastball. Can you try 212, babe? I think you want to go down from there or up, but try both. Go down a couple channels, see if you find it. All right, it's Max strikes out 2, y'all. Think. All right, so we head to the bottom of the first, y'all. Head to the bottom of the first. Still scoreless. You don't even have that? This is bullshit. Okay, baby, you tried. Let me get that controller. Skeptic says, yo, Val in chat, 111 in Roseville. David says, I was trying to help. That's cool. You can keep helping. All right, Nemo, Lindor, McNeil due up for the Mets. $93 in the house. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. Michael Scott can't believe the Mets got through the first inning without the opponent scoring. No, I'm not hungover. I'm just trying to find the game. All right, 1 ball, 1 strike to Nemo. Keep saying 690, huh? You have to turn on that regional sport network thing on DirecTV. We have to go into our account. Get in there real quick. I think we have it, though. Oh, these motherfuckers. Back on. Boom, 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 boom. They've changed this shit too. There's nothing there. Trying to get me to pay for MLB Network again. Fuck them. Fuck them. All right, so kind of in trouble, y'all. I think I'm just going to run a stream with the stats page up. Can't find the game here either, says Michael Scott. Skeptic says, hot in here. I have a flock of turkeys laid out in my front lawn in the shade. Oh, there's a line. Is that a home run? A double for McNeil. Oops. Double for McNeil. 2 outs, though. Yeah, so we're not going to get the game here, y'all. We're not going to get it. We're not going to get it here, y'all. Pete Alonso at the plate. One ball, one strike to Alonso. Yesterday, early morning, we had baby geese and baby turkeys mingling and eating breakfast together. Priceless. I'm in Arizona, Corona. Arizona. Beto says, well, I'm staying. Damn it, I'm staying. All right, baby, go take your nappy. Bring Chico on and we'll be fine. Bodo says, it's not anything. No baseball games anywhere here in the Dallas area. I thought there was always a Sunday night game. Even says 3 outs. Yep, out. So the Mets strand 1. We head to the second. Still scoreless. Where is 101.7 FM? I'm getting the game there, says Texas Repo. .7 M. I'm showing that as a country station close to me. Thank you, dearest, for trying. Right, Martinez, Peralta, Hayward due up for the Dodgers. Sheila up in here. What's up, Sheila? All right, so here we go. JD Martinez to the plate. Astros Angels are the late game today. So on MLB Extra Innings little channel that they show all the games, you've got Detroit, Seattle, Minnesota, Oakland, and the Yankees, Colorado. You really screwed us over on this deal, chat. 94 up in here. Subscribe. Normally I get to watch the game, chat, so I apologize. We'll be back tomorrow for more Dodger baseball. Dodgers Orioles tomorrow night. NASCAR early in the morning. 1 ball, 1 strike to JD Martinez. They used to have like a red zone channel for these for baseball, but they don't have it no more on my TV. Boom, boom, boom. 2 balls, 1 strike to Martinez. 2 balls, 2 strikes. A 4-seam fastball from Scherzer. Oh, no score. No score, Michael Scott. Oh, they really screwed us over on this deal. Val, do you know they heard your show yesterday and you said there's no way in hell you're watching baseball today? It's 1,000% NASCAR, so they said, why should we carry it? I thought I was stunned this morning how perfect it lined up, y'all. I was stunned how perfect it lined up. They pushed NASCAR to tomorrow, like early at like 9 o'clock this morning. I was like, I'll be damned. I'm going to get to do the Dodger game and NASCAR tomorrow. Nope. 107.7 New Mexico says Texas Repo. Let me try, bro. 107.7 New Mexico radio. Oops. There's no way this is going to work.
The guy on the screen coming straight home.
Nope. T-Swizzy playing on that station for me. 80 strikes out. That was Taylor Swift playing on mine, Texas Repo. But Martinez strikes out. Peralta flies out to right, and now it's Hayward. Hayward at the plate with 2 outs. I checked Texas. I checked, buddy. Don't worry about people spoiling it right now, mods. Don't worry about them spoiling it. I'm not really calling it as it's happening anyway. You don't have to worry about them spoiling it. David says try 570. Channel 570? I don't have that. Yeah, no lie, Bodo. I watched for it. What's up, Michael Scott? Well, you came on a bad day, bro. What's up, Loggy Raider? So we're in the bottom of the second. Vogel block coming up. .7. I'm gonna try it one more time, y'all. See if we still got this up. ESPN Radio 101.7 Team Albuquerque.
They've had some pretty bad at-bats. Yep. And the fifth inning yesterday, a prime example. Starling Marte will take a strike. Yesterday, Tony Gonsolin had a 5-pitch fifth inning. And each batter swung at the first pitch. Swing and a miss there, and a ball down and away. No balls, 2 strikes. Good slider from Bobby Miller.
All right, so we got the audio now, y'all.
1 pitch out. Next batter
Thanks,
came up.
Texas.
Another 1 pitch out. You got 2 outs on 2 pitches. The next guy comes up, takes a big hack at the pitch, and you just don't do that. That's just not how you play baseball. So he fouled it back, but still, you want to make the pitcher work a little bit. And that didn't happen. The Mets have had some non-competitive at-bats.
Dude up in here, 102 in the house.
Change up, and it's chased by Marte. He strikes out. 2 gone. Elevate your everyday with a bold new Camry. For great deals on a new Camry, see your Southern California Toyota.com. They make it easy.
What's up, Donna R?
That changeup, you combine that with an average speed of 99 on the fastball, that changeup is just a totally different dimension.
Brett Beatty, first ball swinging, lines it to right. Here comes Hayward. He ends up trapping it and then gunning it back under the infield underhand. And he is doubled over right now. He might not be, he's just fixing his pants. He's okay.
And Tim, another first pitch swing. Nothing wrong with the first pitch there if the pitch is to your liking. But we've seen tendencies of the Mets. It's like they've got the meter running on a cab outside the ballpark.
And they go up there to the plate like they're double parked.
We're a good pitcher. Yeah, we're excited about him.
Fielder.
That's going to bring up Canna.
A runner at first. No score. Bottom of the second inning. Miller out of the stretch. Kicks and delivers a strike. The slider's been a pretty good pitch early on for Bobby. Canna hitting .241. 6 home runs and 28 runs batted in. Former Oakland Athletic.
It's really weird, Bodo. It's really weird.
Now the 0-1 pitch from Miller. Swung on, tapped foul, and it's 0-2. Gets way ahead of Canna.
Well, Miller has been at his best. And again, we talked the first 4 starts. Low ERA. Just 2 runs in 23 innings. The last 4 starts, it's gone the opposite way. 20 runs in 21 innings pitched. But innings 1 through 3 is a very low ERA. It's under 1.9.
This reminds me of growing up listening to games on the radio.
0-2 pitch to Canna. Inside to him, 1-2.
Conversely, after the 3rd inning, from there on out, it's an earned run average of over 7.5 for the young right-hander.
So he hopes to get back to what he was doing in his first 4 starts. 1-2. Low and away again. It's now a 2-2 count.
There are not a lot of young pitchers that can throw the ball 100 miles an hour or higher than that.
I don't think so, Sheila.
But
we're just going to roll with the audio today.
Velocity to still understand, hey, look, I can throw
I'll just
the
roll with
changeup,
it.
which you just had the strikeout on a changeup, and the curveball.
Beatty leads at first, and the pitch to Canna was a curveball fouled off.
Yep.
He just fought that one off. And and fouled it over by the Dodger dugout.
And on cue, talk about the curveball, talk about the breaking stuff. And then if you're looking for it, you've got no chance at a high-velocity fastball. If
Absolutely,
you're looking for
Gary, absolutely.
So look at that fastball, 100 miles
We were very
per hour,
lucky,
and then the
Stephen
changeup.
Richter. Very lucky.
He's in
Ben
the
on the
middle of the
baseball
high 80s.
side,
It's big,
Chick
big
Hearn on the
difference.
basketball
Pitch.
side.
Popped up, right side, drifting into
Hooked
foul
up.
ground. Out goes Mookie Betts, and Jason Hayward will call him off at the last moment, right near where the grass and the track meet. And he makes the catch to retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. After 2 in New York, it's the Dodgers nothing, Mets nothing.
All right, so pause that audio. Found it on the radio. I always listen on the radio when I'm at work, says Texas Repo. Odo says, see, back in the day, Val, you just have to put some aluminum foil on your rabbit ears, stick one leg up in the air, and you'd get the game. I remember them days. I remember those days. Rabbit ears. For rabbit ears? Bud is watching it on his phone and he smiles, says Beto. All right, Outman coming up to the plate.
For the Lobos. Shop smart.
Charlie Steiner, and you're listening to Albuquerque's home.
That'll get you copyrighted right there, playing I Love LA.
Game set. Dodgers have won the first 2. And Max Scherzer into the wind. The pitch to the left-handed hitting outfielder. Swing and a miss. 0-1. James had a good game in game 1. On
Likely.
base 4 times. He walked twice. Had a single and a double.
Bill
Hitless
Dodgers,
last
says Theo.
night. And the 0-1 pitch. And breaking ball down and in. 1 ball, 1 strike to Outman. Now, you mentioned it at the outset of the broadcast, Mo. The standings have a different look right now. What a difference.
Absolutely, Lucha, absolutely.
1-1 pitch. Outman lifts this one in the air. Shallow left. Coming on is the left fielder, Canna. He'll make the catch for the out. But the Diamondbacks went from first to third place in about a span of a week.
Well, they've lost 8 of the last 11. And meanwhile, the Giants, they've won now with their victory today, 5
SG
in a
checks
row.
in, says Go Mets.
And welcome to second place, San Francisco Giants.
Beto says there's life in
Dodgers looking to
Albuquerque.
put some more distance between themselves and both of those teams. And Scherzer deals to Miguel Rojas, who hits this ball pretty well to left center field. Canna chasing after it. Nimmo, the center fielder, chasing after it. Nimmo will get it on the front side of the warning track. Rojas gave it a ride, but Canna and Nimmo closed in, and Nimmo finished off the play, and there were 2 away.
Well, friends, you can suit up at MLBshop.com. That's right. You can check out all the latest selection of authentic caps, T-shirts, collectibles, and a whole lot more. So gear up with your Dodgers at MLBshop.com.
Austin Barnes, just 10 for 96.
10 for
on the season,
96?
hitting 104.
What?
Getting his usual Sunday start. Takes up high, ball 1.
Hi, Ryan says, let's go Dodgers.
Scherzer
Dodgers on a
quickly to
W6.
work. He kicks
What does that
and
mean?
Sends a pitch home low. 2 balls, no strikes to Barnes.
What's up, Robert
Barnes,
Prado?
no home runs. He's driven in 5 and has 2 doubles. Right-handed batter waits out of Arizona State. And he looks at a fastball for a strike.
No, absolutely not, Michael Scott.
Strike.
There will never be another
Austin
Vin
Barnes.
Scully.
2 down, bases empty, no score, top of the third. Scherzer, overhand windup. Sends one home, a cut and a miss.
Kenny says, I love this team better than last year's.
Austin Barnes wants his timeout. Scherzer, the last fastball at 94 miles per hour. We know he's got more than that in the tank. One of the more consistent pitchers and more successful right-handers of this generation. And he snaps home a cutter that was watched by Austin Barnes for strike 3. 4th strikeout of the game.
Barnes strikes out looking.
And the Dodgers go down in order. Through 2.5 innings, Dodgers nothing, Mets nothing.
Augie says this team has grown on me. Never fear, the Dodgers will sweep, says Michael Scott. Harvick says you can't beat last year's team ever. Well, they sure shit the bed in the postseason. They sure did. And so we just be listening to the radio today, y'all. $112 up in here. Subscribe if you're new. It says Scherzer doesn't have much more than 94 in the tank. Not anymore. Spike the light, says Butterfly. So San Diego 3, Philadelphia 2 in the bottom of the 6th. Yankees, Colorado tied at 5, top of the 9th. Oakland A's 3, Minnesota Twins 2, top of the 7th. Seattle 2, Detroit 0. San Francisco defeated Pittsburgh in 10 innings today, 8-4. Atlanta lost to the White Sox, 8-1. Baltimore 5-4 over the Marlins. Toronto defeats Arizona 7-5. Milwaukee 4-3 over the Reds. Kansas City 8-4 over Tampa Bay. St. Louis 8-4 over Washington. Boston 11-5 over the Cubs. Texas 6, Cleveland 5. And later tonight on ESPN, the Angels versus the Astros. Here we go. Bring back up the radio.
Fastball inside. Let's pause 10 seconds for station ID on the Dodgers audio network.
Hi, this is
All right, Navarez flies out to center.
MFM Rio.
Boom, 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 boom. Are we in the 4th? No, we're in the bottom of the 3rd. It's 1 out. Oops. You got me off my game, y'all.
Too much good stuff. Here's Nemo, 0 for 1. Fly to Peralta in left field in the first inning.
Yeah, I guess Atlanta got beat by that Roberts Jr. He had a huge game.
Behind second base is Miguel Rojas, shortstop. Nemo lifts this one high in the air to center. Going back after it is Outman. He's to the track at the wall. He leaps and he makes a fabulous catch.
All right, Outman. A big catch by Outman, apparently.
He took it off the wall. Nemo gave it a ride in the deepest part of the ballpark.
That NASCAR got rained out today, Donna.
Comes up with a big defensive play.
Well, and he's battling a little bit. There's a little bit of rain also that's falling at the present time. It's a light rain. Just kind
I remember the balloon festivals in Albuquerque.
But what a catch. He had to run a long way to get there. Perfect timing. Makes the catch, collides with the wall.
2 out, and Lindor, batting left-handed, up there, takes a strike.
Well, Nemo was not certain if the ball was caught or went over the fence. He didn't stop running until he was past the second base bag.
Yep, Diamondbacks lost again today.
1 pitch now to Lindor. That's inside. Well, I mean, had Outman
keep
not
losing
caught
your
that ball,
feed,
it
says
probably
Michael
would have hit
Scott.
under the orange stripe that runs across the top of the wall here. It was not going to be a home run. It would have hit the wall, but very high off the wall. Lindor takes another strike. Curveball from Miller.
It's 408 feet to straightaway center field here in this ballpark.
Oh, Rick Monday on the radio, y'all.
1-2 pitch will wait. Lindor wants his timeout.
Lindor, as you mentioned last night, we didn't really pay that close of attention to the first game of the series, but it's like a fashion show during the game to see what color
no
shoes
spoiling
he's
in
going
the
to
chat,
come
please.
out wearing the next inning.
He's a style master, isn't he? It's all about the baseball fashion.
David
1-2
Yee says
pitch,
Bugs
and
Bunny is famous for making a left at Albuquerque.
I got news for you.
Butterfly says, please check your DM
get on base
on
and make the
what?
fielding. They're not concerned with your shoes.
My DM on Discord, Butterfly?
2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch from Miller. That's up high, 3-2. We were told by somebody with the Mets last night that one of the major fashion designers.
So we're off sync, y'all, but
everything to do with clothing. Made him his own glove. And he will take strike 3. Strikes out for the second time looking today.
You may want that glove back.
He might. 1-2-3. Go the Mets in the bottom of the third inning. We'll go to the top of the fourth. It's the Dodgers nothing, Mets nothing.
When it comes to your business, protect what matters.
Let me get to this radio and turn it off.
Bay Alarm offers.
A Valhalla Holla to Skeptic at $10. Valhalla Holla says, thanks for the broadcast. For those of us who threw their TV out the window, was Rick Monday in Oakland A. I don't remember if he ever played in Oakland. I remember when he was with the Dodgers, though. I remember when he was with the Dodgers. Thank you so much, bro, for that $10 Valhalla Holla. No belly bashing in the chat, says Donna. All the experts expect Cody to get traded to the Yankees. Mike says the Mets are horrible. 126, up in here. Dodgers versus Mets, a little something different today. I'm not able to watch the game, but we did find it, or at least one of the viewers found it, on ESPN Albuquerque 101.7. AQTM. He played for Oakland. This is Loggy Raider. We're supposed to have rain coming this week, y'all. We need it. We need it. There's Skeptics $10 Valhalla Holla. All right, Butterfly, I responded to you again, girl. Appreciate you. We spoiling in the chat, y'all. We're not going to stand for it. Mookie Betts at the plate.
Both pitchers have had fine plays made by outfielders.
Mookie Betts
What's up,
last
Mr. Nobody?
17 games, hitting well over 400. 10 home runs.
I'd appreciate it. Walk
doubles,
off.
21
Have a great
runs
day.
batted in.
Where am I? I'm in Arizona.
Slider off the plate outside, 1-2. Talking to Dave Roberts today about Mookie, he says, the thing that he
Rick
really
Monday was the first player ever selected in the MLB draft. I didn't know that.
Award. And he said he's not told
I
Dave
remember
that, but Dave
him
said
from
he
the
knows him
70s
well
with
enough to
Bert
understand what he's doing
Campaneris
right now.
and
He's
Vida Blue
really
and Gene
locked in.
Tennis.
1-2 outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
The Skeptic.
And if he were to win the MVP, and he's getting in that conversation now, he's second in the league in home runs, only behind Matt Olson of the Braves, who has 30. Mookie's next with
2 balls,
27.
2 strikes, no
He's
outs.
leading
Mookie Betts
the
at the
National League
plate.
slugging percentage. 2-2 pitch. And it's fouled straight back. But if he does
1965.
get there, he would be only the second player in the history of the game to win the MVP in both leagues. He won it in the American League in 2018. But Frank Robinson did it in both leagues. And Mookie would like to be the next player to do it. But the way he's played in June and July, he has just vaulted himself into that conversation.
Well, for Mookie Betts on June 27th is hitting at 250.
Rick Monday and Tim Neverett calling it for AM 570 LA. Mookie from Tennessee.
Average 30 points.
Hopkins, DeAndre Hopkins signed by the Titans today.
To raise your average substantially. Scherzer winds. Here's the 2-2 to Betts. That's low. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Mookie.
That count goes full.
Betts, Freeman on deck, Max Muncy in the hole. A scoreless ball game in the 4th. Delayed by rain most of the day.
So we're behind a bit, y'all. We're behind a bit.
Inside, walked him.
Walked him, free base.
With a base runner. Leadoff walk to Betts, and now Freeman coming up.
For Scherzer, base runners are trying to steal their perfect 7 for 7.
What's going on, Clayton?
Dodgers baseball.
3 likes away from 90, y'all. We're so close to getting there by the end of the 4th.
Triple play of flavor on game night. Feed the group for about $10 a person, only at Shakey's.
Odo says the Kansas City Athletics. How many freaking different cities has the Athletics played in?
Starling Marte in right field made a terrific play to rob Freddie Freeman of extra bases in the first inning. He was running straight toward the line, reached out at the end of his range and made the catch.
No, I've got it on the internet, Brandon.
First, and it's
the internet, buddy.
1 ball, 1 strike count to Freddie Freeman.
We'll refresh it after this inning. Maybe it'll get us caught up a little bit more.
Dodgers winners of 6 straight games. They have had 3 different streaks of 6 straight this year.
Hey, Mr. V would have been here earlier, but my dog got an eye infection and now has to wear the cone of shame. Sorry to hear that, Hiking Combat.
He is in there safely.
Yankees Colorado are in the 10th inning, y'all. 10th inning, 5-5. Yellowman says Kansas City, Philly, and Oakland for the A's.
8-4 was the final score there in Pittsburgh today. Pitch high to Freddie.
Israel Gonzalez, let's go Dodgers and let's go Mexico. Today we're going to find out if we celebrate or cry tonight. Dodgers Nation, Viva Mexico.
The stretch and the 2-1 pitch. Freeman looks at a ball away. Curveball never came back in. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike. Hitters count to Freddie.
Rockies and Yankees playing in Denver, top of the 10th. They're even at 5 runs apiece.
144 in the chat.
3-1 pitch to Freeman. Swings and fouls it off to the left and out of play. 4-seamer at 94.
Mike says, LOL, my dog just got off the cone with a nose problem. We're 1 like away from 90, chat. Hit the like.
The Dodgers know they need to get off to a really good start in this road trip.
Wild finish last night with the Astros Angels. Absolutely.
To play a much different looking
Mexico plays tonight in the final of the Gold Cup.
Betts off of first. Held on by Alonso. Stretch and the 3-2 pitch. There goes Betts. Swing and a foul back by Freeman.
Fastball up and away at 95.
Nobody out.
Israel says that Gold Cup is ours. Let's go Dodgers, says Sheila.
Lindor shading the bag at second. And McNeil over toward first base, playing a few feet in from the outfield grass. 3-2 pitch to Freeman once more. There goes Mookie, and the pitch outside, ball 4.
He walked him.
Has
Free base.
The top of the 4th, walking the 1-2 hitters for the Dodgers.
Came back with a breaking
come
ball
on, Max.
payoff
Come on,
pitch,
Max.
even though he knew that Betts was probably going to be on the run.
Well, Max Muncy. He's got an opportunity. Nobody out, 2 on. And Betts in scoring position. Once he struck out swinging in the first, 0 for 1 here tonight. Runners lead first and second. Stretched by Scherzer. He fires home. And the breaking ball in for a strike call. Muncy moving up in the order today with Will Smith.
It's 101.7 out of Albuquerque.
Ninth, and everybody else moves up a spot.
No, not doing the Gold Cup final.
0-1 pitch to Max. Check swing, foul ball, and he's 0-2.
Would have been
that's to be hot enough in your town, Val, to fry eggs on the sidewalk. It's not quite that hot here, bro. We're kind of staying right around that 100-degree number.
On the road.
And we've got rain coming this week, so our monsoon's about to fire up. We got a good rain last night.
It's below 170 on the road.
For about 20 minutes.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch from Scherzer. That's way high and away, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Muncy.
Remember what the downfall of Justin Verlander was in game 1. It was the walks. He walked 3 consecutively in the 5th inning, and that's when the game went sideways on the Mets. Dodgers took advantage and ended up.
Our weather here, we get a little heat for about 3 weeks usually, but we're always about 10 degrees cooler than Phoenix, 10 to 15 degrees cooler.
Kind of a change up that time and just got a piece of it to stay alive.
Rain must feel good.
Peeks in. He's ready to go. Already in the stretch position. Runners off first and second. Nobody out. The 1 ball, 2 strike offer. And Muncy waves and misses at a curveball. He strikes out for the second time today.
Muncy strikes out. That's going to bring up J.D. Martinez. We'll have NASCAR tomorrow, Jay Ramos, and then we're going to have Dodgers tomorrow night. Dodgers Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday against the Orioles.
Scherzer already.
And then I can't remember who they're playing Thursday, Friday, but we'll do those games as well.
Trying to do some damage here with 1 out and 2 on the pitch.
Seth checks in, says Orioles fan, Ravens fan. Let's go Orioles.
Came in today with a .260 batting average. 574.
Mike says, I'd rather hope the Mets lose and they'll make some moves.
In that category in the National League.
160 in the chat.
1-0.
No go Dodgers. It's 107.7 Albuquerque.
And that was a healthy swing by Martinez. If that's a fastball, he probably makes contact and the ball travels, but
2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners on first and second. Still scoreless.
McNeil playing close to second. Betts getting a lead there. Freddie with a huge lead at first. And Martinez looks at a pitch off the plate outside.
Kind of in left field is not particularly deep at all. For a power
monsoon
hitter
season is fantastic for thunderstorms. We would move our couches to the front lawn, drink beer, and watch the lightning. Yeah, I like to sit outside when they're going on too, Skeptic. Always loved Flagstaff during the summer because
outside. 3 balls and a strike. Scherzer falling.
Get down to 50s and the 40s during the summer.
Well, even a ground ball through the left side, unless it's absolutely hit right on the button and hit exceptionally hard, you're not going to be able to throw out Mookie Betts at home plate.
Dodgers play the Rangers after the Orioles.
3-1 now from Scherzer to Martinez. And J.D. hits it up in the air right side. Pete Alonso giving chase, and he might have a chance, and it is caught right in front of the net. It never touched the net.
2 away.
At the very far end of the camera well beyond the first base dugout, Alonso makes the catch to retire Martinez for the second out.
And that's going to bring up Peralta. Peralta flew out to right in the second inning.
David Peralta up for the second time. He flied to right field in the second inning, his first plate appearance.
And Tim, Hayward was shaken up trying to go to second base earlier, and Marisnick's in the on-deck circle.
A swing and a foul tip by Peralta for strike 1. Yeah, Jake Marisnick's out.
So on that head-first dive into second base.
We dropped down way bad on the members, y'all, down to 80 members.
It appeared that the left shoulder, the Mets infielder, got the throat area.
Or he says the Dodgers need to sweep the Mets.
Looks like he's going to be able to continue.
Now an 0-1 pitch. Peralta pops this one up foul a long way down near the rain tarp. Beatty giving chase, but it'll sail
Anthony
into
DeSerna says the game's on 98.3 Gallup, New Mexico. Go Blue.
Back-to-back walks by Scherzer to start the inning. Betts at second, Freeman at first, but Muncy strikes out. Martinez pops out foul. And now Peralta down in the count 0-2. David hitting .275. Scherzer's 0-2 pitch on the way. He kicks and delivers. Breaking ball hit in the air to center field, not deep. Couple of steps toward left center is Brandon Nimmo. He'll make the catch, and the Dodgers lead 2 base
Dodgers
runners.
strand 2 more, y'all.
3.5 innings in the books at Citi Field. The score: the Dodgers nothing, the Mets nothing.
All right, I'm going to refresh this and see if we can get it closer. If we can get it a little closer now.
A top dollar for fine jewelry.
Let's go Dodgers, says David Corona. One more like for 95, y'all. I want to see Rangers because they're good, says too easy. Lashiva back in the house. We got 173 up in here, y'all. Thank you so much. Hit the subscribe. Skeptic says, I friggin' hate stranded runners. Me too, bro. I do too. I do too. I do too. Steven Gonzalez, howdy Valhalla from Connecticut. I'm an hour and a half drive from Citi Field, but I grew up in Southern California. Always a Dodgers fan since the 60s. MLB just sent me a survey asking how I feel about the new rules. Seattle wins 2-0, says Bodo. All right, so McNeil coming up to the plate for the Mets. Yep, Seattle 2-0 over Detroit. Red McGriff, the crime dog, absolutely. Hayden says this appears to be one of those games where the Dodgers are just going through the motions. I don't know. You'd have to ask James Outman if he was just going through the motions when he robbed that extra base hit a couple innings ago.
And McNeil lost the bat, lost the helmet. He went down hard. 1-0 to McNeil.
They got out.
National League batting champion.
Hey, Joe, I got to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Freddie Freeman last year did not play in the season's final game. Once he got up to
be right back.
26. Not sure who decided it, but it was decided that he wasn't going to play that last game, so his average didn't move. And the pitch is up high. And it is a 2-ball, no strike count.
With a high velocity pitcher that Bobby Miller is, McNeil chokes up 4 or 5 inches on the bat.
2-0. Swung on, popped up on the infield, right side, coming in. First baseman Freddie Freeman on the infield grass reaches up, makes the catch for the first out. McNeil now 1 for 2.
Well, planning ahead to join us at Dodger Stadium. How about Saturday, July 29th? For good reason. It's Oral Hershiser Bobblehead Night, presented by Bank of America. For tickets and more information, Dodgers.com/promotions. A nice little talk with the Bulldog prior to the ball game. Of course, we had plenty of time to talk to everyone prior to this game.
Yes, we did.
About a 4-hour delay.
Alonso takes a strike. I think the question is, who didn't we talk with?
Yeah, the list would be small.
It would be a short list. No balls and a strike to Alonso. Grounded out with a broken bat to third his first time up. Swings and misses at the changeup. He was way out in front. And we noticed on Friday night, he was way out in front of Julio.
All right, I'm back. One away.
Had a little problem with the cutter as well, but the changeup was giving Alonso fits.
We just wondered, too, is it how much lingering effects, if any?
Jay Ramos is the best co-host ever. He looks so cute up in the little box there, y'all.
The left wrist. That took place on the 6th of June.
0-2 from Miller. Swung on and a moonshot foul down the left field side. It just came
Who do I think will win tomorrow for NASCAR? I think probably Bell. Bell got the pole. He won last year.
It's still raining. It's been raining all afternoon. Light rain right now. Going to work hard to get this ball.
Odo says, okay, mods, y'all need to get Val to sign a contract. He cannot go to the restroom until the 7th inning stretch. Listen, bro, when you got to go, you got to go.
The hotel, I mentioned it earlier, but we leave the hotel today.
When you got to drain the main vein, you got to go.
Get over here to Queens, it wasn't so bad. 0-2 pitch. Foul tip into the glove of Barnes for strike 3. Fourth strikeout of the game for Bobby Miller, and there are 2 down. Daniel Vogelbach saw
drink my Celsius, y'all. Drink it.
Not fouled, but he flied out to left field. That was in the 2nd inning. Vogelbach, the designated hitter.
That's going to bring up big old Daniel Vogelbach.
Home runs. Left-handed hitter stands.
Sarah Small up in here. What's up, Sarah? Miss Sarah Small is up in here,
Tomorrow, Emmett Sheehan.
My brother is a huge Dodgers fan, is attending all of the upcoming Dodgers versus Orioles games.
Look at what the Dodger pitchers.
Nasty, says Loggy. Butterfly says we do not want accidents here. With Val's plumbing track history, he can go whenever he's got to go.
That'll be 159 innings now from just the Dodger rookie pitcher.
That's what Gatorade bottles are for?
And that's pretty substantial.
Spoken like a true trucker, Bodo. Spoken like a true trucker.
We have not discussed the trade deadline yet, and that's only a couple of weeks away.
August 1st this year.
Who are the
get out of it, don't pay the rent, says Skeptic.
Back, and he takes a strike. A fastball whistled in at 98.
Richter says Valhalla needs to wear some Depends and carry on. Just
some of the
plastic cover on the chair.
And sellers right now. Yep. It's that close. Boy, heavy fastball, and Vogelbach just nicked it with the barrel of the bat. For
I hate you all.
The count 3-2.
Scherzer is still a talented pitcher, says Ella Shiva. I hate him. Quitter. He's a quitter.
2 outs, bases empty in a scoreless game. 2 hits for the Mets, 1 for the Dodgers. And Miller steps back, kicks, fires. Vogelbach taps it down to first. That'll stay fair. Freddie's got it. Underhand toss to Miller covering. An easy 3-1 put up. And another 1-2-3 inning.
And into the 5th, y'all.
Miller's now retired 7 straight Mets. We go to the 5th inning. Dodgers nothing, Mets nothing.
Dodgers nothing, Mets nothing. How dependable is that, says Butterfly. I go to the bathroom right here in front of my screen surrounded by flies, says Beto. Eef. Yankees in Colorado going into the 11th. Yep, 5-5. Runners on first and second in that game with 2 outs. 152 in the chat. If ESPN is to be believed, it's Betts, Freeman, Muncy coming up. Augie says just wear some fishing waders. I kind of like not wearing pants, y'all. I kind of like just hanging out, letting it fly, letting my freak flag fly. Scherzer will have a dead arm by the 6th inning. He's a wuss, says Clayton. Might go to watch the Gold Cup later when it starts, says Jay Ramos. Understandable. Fans only hate the great players, says Steven Richter. Scherzer quit quitting. That's why he's playing, says Bodo Winner. All right. Like I said, you can never believe ESPN when they tell you who's up. It's Marisnik coming to the plate for the Dodgers.
Maxwell.
Oh, with Drake playing there. Why are they so far behind on the radio all of a sudden?
It's Max Scherzer. Scherzer's winding the pitch, and it's a fastball outside ball one. Scherzer so far 50% fastball, 31 fastballs, 9 curves, 9 cutters, 7 sliders, and 5 changes.
Ball in.
Pitch in for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And that's just about the percentage breakdown that he has for the entire season.
More likes for 100.
The Dodgers as a free agent a couple of days ago. Debuted last night as a pinch hitter. Swings and misses at a 4-seamer on the outside part of the plate. 1-2 to Marisnick.
Mike says Bud is more handsome than most humans. 2 likes away from 100.
Good defender.
Also excited for Women's World Cup. Only problem is it's an insane time difference.
Scherzer winds, kicks, delivers. Low for a ball. 2-2.
I was hiding, Chris. I was hiding.
2 balls,
Let's get
2
busy,
strikes
Dodgers,
to
says
Jake
Theo.
Marisnick. And Scherzer's 2-2 pitch. Outside with a slider.
Hayward left the game after that terrible attempt at a slide, says Steven Richter.
65 pitches.
I wouldn't know, y'all. I wouldn't know.
Scherzer.
I didn't see it.
And for Scherzer, more sliders to right-handed batters.
You didn't see it.
More cutters
150
to
up in here, though.
Payoff pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to right center pretty well. Going after it is Nimmo. He's on the warning track and right in front of the bullpens makes the catch. For
one away.
Number 1 of the 5th inning.
Sam, I want to go back to a pitch that ended the 4th inning. On a 3-2 count to Vogelbach. It was a curveball. It was not an ordinary curveball. I mean, you can throw the ball 100, 101 as Bobby Miller can. And then he threw a curveball on the payoff pitch, 3-2, that looked like it was coming off the end of a table. Oh, my goodness, what a curve.
He's got some skills. James Outman takes inside ball 1. You know, it is going to be fun to continue to watch him develop. He is certainly far from the finished product, but
he has the tools.
He definitely has the tools. And the
Let's go Dodgers. Rocks this guy, says Joe Escobar.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Yep. Popping on to give a like and say hello, says Michael Lowe. What's up, Mike?
They don't have the toolbox.
No.
He jammed his shoulders and neck area, says Loggy Raider. 100 likes, says Smoke. Go Dodgers, says Chris K.
I can't find it. Where did I put it? I need it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 ball, 1 strike pitch. And that's on the outside edge for a called strike. 1-2.
Uh-oh, I think the Yankees just walked off Colorado. Nope.
In the 3rd inning, 0 for 1 here.
Nope, they're at Colorado, so. But the Yankees that now have the lead
today due to weather.
Now have the lead in this one.
They will get this one in and a 1-2 pitch. That's high. 2 balls.
Yep, Giants got the dub today.
If they weren't able to get it in today, if the weather just was too bad at this time of the day, couldn't do it. There's nothing official about this, but looking ahead, there was a mutual off day on September 4th. They could have played it that day. Ball 3 delivered to Outman. It would have been right before the Dodgers would have gone down to Miami.
So we're like a full pitch behind, y'all.
Give up the off day and then go ahead. But this is a much better plan.
Getting word, neck soreness.
Yeah, I check them not always. I mean, I check them every night at least.
Outman inside ball 4, 3rd walk.
And they walked him, free base.
By Scherzer. So a man aboard and 1 out, and Miguel Rojas coming up. And Metro now takes you to more destinations with 3 new rail stations between Azusa and Long Beach.
I usually check my DMs during the stream on Discord when Butterfly tells me check your stream, check your DMs.
A new regional connector downtown.
Philadelphia now has the lead on the Padres, 5-3 after 7.
But the ballpark held it, and Nimmo tracked it down in center. Rojas at 229. Still looking for his first home run of the season.
What's up, Jorge Gomez?
Scherzer out of the stretch, glove up by his face. Sends the ball home for a strike. Started him off with a slider.
164 up in here, something a little different. I'm listening to the Scherzer game on the radio
career starts prior to this one,
and not find it on any of the shit I pay for TV-wise.
2.64 ERA in those games.
Can't wait for the regular season to end so I can turn off DirecTV.
Grass is Lindor. He'll haul it in for the second out. And staying at first base, James Outman.
2 away. Way to go, Barnesy.
And so Austin Barnes will come up, try to get something done.
Way to go, Rojas.
Barnes 0 for 1, struck out.
We don't have nobody on base, do we?
We do. In the third inning.
Okay, I'm going to send you my @ I know you were asking yesterday, says Loggy Raider.
120th Major League
okay,
game
right on, bro.
Barnes has appeared in.
What was I asking for that for?
Side for strike one. Hitting 129 against right-handed pitching.
Ray Castaneda up in here,
103 overall.
103 likes on the stream, y'all.
And Outman leads at first, held on by Alonso. Pitch to Barnes is up. 1 ball and 1 strike. Mookie Betts on deck. Top of the fifth.
Outman on first. Correct, Donna.
New York.
Correct. We know what that black screen means, y'all. What's about to happen?
To Austin Barnes. Barnes swings, hits a high chopper to short. Chest high bounce for Lindor. Instead of going the short way to second, he throws to first and gets Barnes. The Dodgers.
So we're headed to the bottom of the fifth, y'all. Still scoreless.
Errors. Halfway home, middle of the fifth. It's the Dodgers nothing, Mets nothing.
I'm going to refresh this real quick. YouTube. I'm going to hit y'all with a commercial here. Remember, watch about 20 seconds if you want to do me a solid. Watch both commercials if you're an all-star. $1,300 views on the stream thus far. Let's refresh this feed from Albuquerque. More refresh. $172 up in here. This is crazy, y'all. Sleepy game, not doing it for me yet, says Theo. You were left due to an injured neck, says Lucha. Splash some water on your face, says Butterfly. I'm here until Mexico starts, but you get my like, sir. Appreciate it, Ray. Injury list gets longer, says Lucha. I don't think Hayward will stay on an injured list for very long if he wants to keep playing for the Dodgers. Don't think so. All right, Marte at the plate. Yankees just scored again. Yep, 7-5.
Pitch from Bobby Miller, the home half of the fifth inning to Starling Marte is in the dirt. 1 ball and no strikes. Marte struck out in the second inning, 0 for 1. Marte waits, right-handed hitter. And Miller.
My ad was about a pal, says Richter.
1 ball, 1 strike to count.
I'm not sure, Michael Scott.
And Marte did not play yesterday. He was ill. Back in the lineup today. 1-1 pitch. Tries to bunt his way on. He definitely offered at it as he ran up the first baseline. That'll be a strike. 1-2. He's got the speed to make that play work for him. He's done it a lot in his career when he's bunted for a base hit. You don't see a lot of guys doing that as much anymore.
I would have watched 20 seconds, but they started talking about the grace of God, and I was out.
And why it was not used when the shift was being applied is beyond me.
1-2. Fished it foul back to the screen. I mean, right now, if you look at it.
Loggy Raider says yes, still the Isotopes.
Max Muncy playing you very deep at third. You got Freeman playing deep at first.
And you got a tie ball game. We're in the fifth inning.
You need a base run. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And that one is chopped just past Freeman into right field. An opposite field single for Marte.
Base hit.
Poked it over
Base
there.
hit from Marte.
And Freddie went toward the line, and it was just out of the reach of his glove.
They got their leadoff runner on base here
the opposite way. That was
in the bottom of the
side.
fifth. No
That
outs.
was just a pitch that was high and inside, and that was a self-protection swing, and it worked.
Marte is the Mets leader in stolen bases with 23. He's been caught 4 times.
All right, so they're headed to the bottom of the 11th in Colorado. Yankees 7, Rockies 5. They're now in the top of the 8th.
Beatty, the batter.
In Philly, it's 5-3 Philadelphia over the Padres.
In the game, Brett Butler comes to mind right away, but who are some of the guys you
Butterfly
think of?
says it's time to join the Valhalla Sports Talk Discord.
Pitch on the way and swing and a miss for a strike.
Without hesitation, Rod Carew.
Well, he was just a master handling the baseball bat as it was.
Maury Wills, also, you have to put him on that list. And if you go way back into Dodger history, Pete Reeser.
Clayton says, I just realized that Miller didn't struggle in the 4th inning. Did he figure it out?
One strike to Beatty. Beatty 1 for 1, singled in the 2nd inning and was stranded.
And the difference was the mindset.
Right now, you've got Bobby Miller on the bump for the Dodgers. Scherzer for the Mets. And Diamondbacks lost again.
Ball, 1 strike pitch coming. Marte, hands on his knees off of first. He's not going anywhere right now. And Miller sends a changeup high and away. 2-1.
Boom, 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 boom.
In a scoreless game, they're all big pitches, but this is a big pitch right here. If you miss your 3-1, it turns into every bit of a hitter's count.
So a running count, too, for the man at first, but he doesn't go anywhere. And there's a foul tip into the mitt of Austin Barnes for a strike. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Beatty, the third baseman. He's 1 for 1 tonight.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Comes up with a runner on first.
Nobody out.
No outs.
Score. Bottom of the 5th inning. A pitch from Miller. Bounced at the plate. Good block by Barnes.
You look bored to tears? Nah, I just miss being able to see the game. I wish I could see the game.
More of a sparse crowd here tonight. 38,000 plus last night, 40,000 plus here on Friday, but the weather has scattered the crowd today and the time change of the game. 3-2, there goes Marte, and Beatty fouls it back.
Mike says, Valhalla, you're not a Diamondbacks fan. No, not really. Not really. I grew up in Los Angeles, so I'm a Dodger fan. I live in Arizona.
Beatty playing close to second base.
I don't root for the Diamondbacks, but if the Dodgers were to have a year where they didn't win shit, I wouldn't mind seeing the Diamondbacks do something.
Miller set to go. Beatty waits. 3 balls.
I love their Serpientes uniforms.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Throw down, safe at second.
Struck him out. Take a seat. Over there. You just got struck out by Bobby Miller.
Beatty strikes out, and there's 1 away. Mets, for the 2nd time in the game, have a man in scoring position.
Base runners now 8 for 8. And stolen bases against Miller.
158 up in here, up in here.
And Mark Canna. Canna popped out foul to Jason Hayward in right field.
Oh, Colorado just hit a bomb.
Second inning. Again, Hayward has left the game with neck soreness.
Colorado just hit a bomb.
Fastball high, 1-0.
It's at 7-6 now.
The Mets over the first 2 games of this series, they were 0 for 3. Game 1, 0 for 3.
Jones hits a home run for
runners in scoring position
for the Rockies.
Dancing off of second base is Marte. Curveball missing.
Beatty is terrible, says Michael Scott.
There's that first game on Friday night. There was a leadoff double by Brandon Nimmo in the bottom of the 1st inning. That was the only hit the Mets were going to get in that game. They only had 3 hits last night.
This next one hit to right field. And fielded. They're tied up at 7 again, y'all, in the 11th. That was a 2-run shot. Yankees 7, Colorado 7 in the bottom of the 11th. In our game, Canna 0 for 1 today.
It looked like he was trying
it's
to
2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out.
Second base before that last pitch.
See what he does here. He's trying to get off the bag a little bit, and Miller notices him and makes an inside move, forcing him back. But as a base runner here, Mo, 1 out, you're already in scoring
I'm
position.
going through that too, Clayton.
Well, the odds, if you're going to try it, you better make it.
Third baseman Muncy playing deep, so he's got to get to the bag on the throw. And the pitch, and it hits Canna.
What's up, Rick Simmons? We hit this guy.
Miller plunked him with a sinker, and that creates a force play. Runners at first and second.
So first and second, 1 out now. That's going to bring up
this up in the pregame show.
Narvaez.
Out of the stretch position, and he's playing cat and mouse, looking at the runner at second.
Oh, the freebie runner was on second. That's true, Mike.
Well, if you can
I always forget that shit, bro.
Away from the pitcher working to your hitter, you've accomplished
always
something.
Forget about that.
But for Bobby Miller, runners in scoring position, it's over a .320 batting average against him.
Buck Showalter, manager, out to check on
Padres just tied the game.
He's okay. He is. He'll stay in the game. Omar Narvaez, the catcher.
Rich Franks is a pickled egg, a Bud Light, and a Dodger game. Life is not bad. Cheers, Val, and everyone. Cheers, Rich.
Francisco Alvarez came in and beat him out for the job. He's a highly paid backup catcher. Left-handed hitter, fly to center, first time up, 0 for 1. 2 on, 1 out, and Miller misses high. 1-0.
I'm going to turn our crowd noise all the way down, y'all.
Miller looks back at Marte at second base. Now kicks, comes to the plate. That pitch up and in under the chin, and now Barnes will go out and settle down Bobby Miller.
Padres making their move.
Good trip out to the mound. As Miller just appears to be a little rattled with Marte leading off at second base, and he has been, well, erratic the last 2 batters.
The mound visit powered by Sweet James Accident Attorneys. If you're hurt in an accident, winning is
Where's your beer?
All the winning attorneys at Sweet
I don't have a
James
beer. I just drank a Celsius.
And visit sweetjames.com.
Make me a Celsius.
2 on, 1 out, no score. Home half of the 5th inning. On a drizzly Sunday evening in New York. Runners bouncing around the base paths right now, and Bobby deals high. It's 3-0.
Well, if he does take off,
come on, Miller's starting to struggle here, y'all.
Muncy is deep at third, and he is at least.
All I want to do is boom, 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 and a boom, boom. Yo, shake your butt.
Third in order to receive a throw.
Looks like the Dodgers are going to get somebody up and throwing in the bullpen. Strike called this time to the left-handed hitting Narvaez.
$166 in the chat, y'all.
3 balls and
only
strike.
drinks vintage
Stretch by
wine.
Miller.
Never been a wine drinker.
Goes and walks him. Meantime, Marte was heading for third on the 3-1 pitch.
Holy shit, they got bases loaded now.
And 1
with
out.
1 out,
Really,
Miller struggling.
He's had the most solid contact in this series, and that's Brandon Nimmo.
So it's Bruce Gratterall, the right-hander. He's only
JJ checks in. What's up, Valhalla? Just checking in. Glad to be back with this amazing community. Good to see you, JJ Vikings. Dab Dave says, I'm good. How are you?
And Mark Pryor coming out to visit now.
But is there a difference? Is the stretch position for Bobby Miller an issue at this point in time? Because, again, the runners in scoring position, it's a .324 batting average against. And I don't think there's any question.
Then we're going to get a double play here, says Clayton.
To Miller in
we
the
need
last
it.
couple of batters he's faced.
We need it.
You mentioned .324 with runners in scoring position. He's given up 3 home runs. One of them a grand slam.
Ryan says, I only drink cider and spirits.
2 of them.
1 like away from 110.
2 men on base, so 2 3-run homers. In fact, 10 of the 22 runs he's allowed came on those 3 home runs.
Double play incoming, says Skeptic.
But now he's got his work cut out for him, facing Nimmo.
Mike says, watch this. The Mets are great at this. No runs with the bases loaded.
Swung on and missed. Went with a curveball to start the at-bat. Gets ahead of Nimmo. Left-handed hitting outfielder, batting .264.
City Field, Michael Cedillo. City Field.
That's threatening. And a tapper foul, and it's 0-2.
Appreciate it, JJ.
And another breaking ball. And
Preach,
Nimmo was
preach.
out in front of that one. I mean, he looks like he's geared up for just strictly fastball right now.
Al prefers wine coolers, says Yellowman.
In his career against the Dodgers. 0-2 pitch. Fastball way high, couldn't get the chase, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. VT says, I only drink vodka.
Third, Starling Marte. Mark Canha is at second. Omar Narvaez is at first. Freeman playing behind him. Rojas playing behind Canha at second and up the middle. The pitch. King tapped foul, goes behind Nimmo. Miller at 75 pitches, 46 of the 75.
Romy Green Thumb says 0 runs, I'll give you a like. Well, thanks, pal.
That's first threat of the ball game coming here in the bottom of the 5th. 1-2 pitch. Taken high and away. Changeup didn't make its spot, and it's now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Francisco Lindor waits on deck. Marte gets
Chris says, I need a hit by Nimmo for a win on DraftKings.
Pitch to Nimmo. Swung on ground ball to Miller. He drops it, picks it up. His only play is to first. And he gets Nimmo at first, but Marte comes in to score the game's first
run. So the Mets strike first.
Oh, and that was a tailor-made double play ball right back to Miller, but he rushed it. It would have had an easy play to go to home plate. And
Bobby Miller sounds like he screwed up the double play chance.
At the worst case scenario, they would have eliminated the run being able to score.
They got runners on second and third.
Along with Dave Roberts to the mound.
Roberts coming out with a trainer. I think the Rockies just walked off the Yankees. The Rockies walk off the Yankees in the 11th.
You're trying to get out of the inning. And he attempted to start the act of throwing before he actually had possession of the baseball.
It's the same old adage, you can't get 2 outs until you get the first one first. And he, as you
almost 200 in the chat.
He's going to be done. He's coming out of the ball game. Dave Roberts is going to lift Bobby Miller here.
My doctor told me bananas were good for the colon health. Took me a week to understand I'm supposed to eat them.
Runners on second and third. A pitching change, timeout. Mets 1, Dodgers nothing.
All right, going to a commercial break. I think they might be taking Miller out. Oh my, says Butterfly. What a tough loss for the Yanks. Miller only has himself to blame for not making that tailor-made double play, says Clayton. Djokovic choked. What was that? Was that Wimbledon or was that like the French Open? I don't even know. 4 likes away from 115, y'all. 4 likes away from 115. 191 up in here. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate it. You play Madden, Valhalla? Yeah, I have Madden. I don't play it a ton, though, y'all. I don't even have my PlayStation plugged in. I think I'm moving it to the TV. I'm going to move it to the TV and off my computer. One of these days. I got so much shit to do, y'all. I got to sell this Jeep. I got to put together these desks. I got to rearrange all this shit. They're not going to send Miller down. Miller ain't going nowhere. Wimbledon, he lost in 5 sets. It wasn't a choke. I heard that took a long time. Theo says waiting for the 8th to lower the hammer. The Dodgers are waiting until the 8th before they lower this hammer. Lindor at the plate.
Miller goes 4 2/3, allows the 1 earned run on 3 hits.
All right, so Miller's been taken out of the game.
77 pitches, And of those 77, 47 good for strikes. So Gratterall will make his 42nd appearance. First start 3-2 with a 1.80 ERA, 1.80.
Three-star Gratterall in for the Dodgers. Lindor 0 for 2 today, 2 strikeouts.
And Gratterall comes in with runners at second and third after Starling Marte scored on a ground ball right back to Miller that Miller misplayed and then picked it up and salvaged it out at first base. So we looked at a tailor-made double.
Mets, Padres, Yankees, Cardinals, great seasons, says Michael Scott.
He dropped it, and by the time he picked it up, Starling Marte was almost home.
What do I feel about the Vikings schedule? Is what it is, bro. Is what it is.
The Mets with a 1-0 lead. And Gratterall to face Francisco Lindor. Switch hitter batting left-handed against the right-hander. 2 men out. And the home half.
You think it's a tough schedule, JJ, or an easy one? I really don't know what to expect from the Vikes this year. I really don't.
It's a one-hopper behind second base. Rojas is there. He throws on to first to get him. So one pitch, and Gratterall gets out of the inning. But the Mets strike first and get the first run of the ball game. Through 5 full at Citi Field, it's the Mets 1 and the Dodgers 0.
All right, commercial break here. Headed to the 6th. We got to make up a run here, y'all. We got to make up a run. Looking forward to it, says Ryan. Still, it was a great effort by Miller, considering this is his 10th start in the majors, says Steven Richter. Texas Repo says, I got a bunch of stuff for sale, too. Actually, I'm just selling this Jeep for the brother-in-law. I took it out driving today, y'all, and I don't know. I think these Jeeps are like the most overrated thing on the road. Get bouncing around. It's like riding a freaking horse. Tough schedule, says JJ. Get with it, Valhalla, says Sheila. Leighton says, okay, only 1 run. We got this. JJ says, I think it might be a tough schedule since we play so many good teams, including the Chiefs, who I hope get worse next year. We need new players. Skeptic says, all right, Val, I'm going to donate $5 for every Dodger run and $1 for anyone who matches me. There we go. $5 Valhalla Holla from Skeptic, y'all. Skeptic out here spending $5 trying to get the Dodgers to score some runs. Maria Tapia, do you think the Dodgers can make a comeback? Well, of course I do, Maria Tapia. Of course I do. All right, Scherzer back out for the 6th. Mookie Betts is the batter. Jeeps are for the young. Buy a Lincoln. Skeptics, $5 Valhalla Holla.
Freddie Freeman is on deck. Who's on deck? Brought to you by On Deck. Need a small business loan fast? Apply today at ondeck.com. A 1 pitch, chop foul, and the count goes to 0-2.
Dodgers would love to continue a streak against Scherzer. This man probably
I saw that, Bodo.
This year, 3rd time through the lineup.
Yeah, Thielen is a Carolina Panther.
The 5th highest batting average against of any starting pitcher.
Bodo says 8-7 rocks.
0-2 to Betts is low.
And here they are, the Dodgers, in their 3rd time through the lineup.
And the 1-2-3 hitters for the Dodgers tonight are a combined.
So everything other than this game is final.
2 walks.
And of course, Angels Astros later.
Now the 1-2 from Scherzer. That's high, and the count goes to 2-2. The Colorado Rockies today, Mo, beat the Yankees. Took 2 of 3 from them this weekend. Took 11 innings, but they would end up prevailing at home by an 8-7 score. Let's pitch outside to Betts.
Going to spend $50 on AC for this hot day in California.
They are, and the Phillies are trying to put the
Is Mook the
Padres
Duke?
ever so close. They've taken 2 of 3 so far, and they're 5-5 in the bottom of the 8th in Philly. Mookie swings. It's a high fly ball to right field. Marte back right on the warning track. He'll reach up and make the catch.
All right, Mookie flies out to right.
And there's one down for the Dodgers in the 6th.
Yeah, and should the
Hopkins to the
Padres lose
Titans.
that game, they would take over last place in the West.
Johnny says, I just returned from the cinema. Mission Impossible. Tom Cruise worth every action penny. Is there a new Mission Impossible out? I didn't know that.
His former team, Boston,
didn't watch the last one.
Clobbered the Chicago Cubs today.
Yellowman says it's only 79 here today in the harbor. I think there's weather coming, Yellowman. I think it's supposed to arrive this week.
Justin Turner has a 12-game hitting streak for Boston. 1 ball, 1 strike to Freddie Freeman.
Steven says the hot days here. I spend it at one of the many malls.
3 hits for the Mets, no runs.
So it's indoor malls over there, Stephen Richter?
Sends a pitch home inside.
Let me correct something I was saying. The Padres.
All right, so I went to.
Will stay in front of.
Accidentally, anyway. I went to Fox and that CONCACAF Gold Cup match. It's showing both Panama and Mexico showing up at the stadium.
2-2 to Freeman.
But who would have thought coming into the season with all the stories and the headlines and the billboards and the banners that the Padres would be where they are and the Mets.
Butterfly says I am not a fan of Tom Cruise. I've never watched the Mission Impossible.
A swing and a miss. A cutter down and in to Freeman. He strikes out.
Freeman strikes out, y'all.
0 for 2, and there are 2 gone. The way we're seeing Scherzer pitch right now is kind of the way that he would pitch.
Bodo says Mission Impossible, Dead Reckoning. I always thought Dead Reckoning was that super killer mobile home in the movie Land of the Dead.
2 hits and shut teams out, go deep into ball games. Not sure how deep he's going to go today. He's at 88 pitches. And facing Max Muncy, whom he has struck out twice. And he delivers strike 1 to him.
Well, Scherzer has pitched to this point a very headsy game. And is he trying to redeem himself too? Remember, he was thrown out of the game at Dodger Stadium.
And Max swings, hits a fly ball to center field. Nimmo backs up a few steps. He'll make the catch, and the Dodgers go quietly in the 6th.
Oh, man.
3 down. After 5.5, Mets 1, Dodgers nothing.
Our team.
Come on, man. 181 up in here. We're headed to the bottom of the 6th. Mets 1, Dodgers 0. Bangkok goes all out on the malls here. There are 6 stories of madness. Really, dude? A 6-story mall. That's crazy. Maybe you need to force the big stick into action, says Bodo Winter. We can't get no guys on base hardly. Let's activate no big stick. Mexico, Panama. Seems like just last month, all the Team Mexico fans were in a straight up panic, saying their team sucked. It's 1 hour, 2 minutes to the kickoff in that game. I'm not sure where the hell it's taking place. I heard there are red light districts in Bangkok, says Yellowman. Donnie Owen says, come on, Dodgers, time for a rally. Scott Nichols says, Valhalla Sports Talk. Kevin Harvick. Tomorrow morning, Scott. I'm not a fan of kickball unless the USA men's team is in it. Mid-America ball, baby, says Michael Scott. But did the Padres fare today? It's tied at 5 in the top of the 9th. I think he meant to say Mall of America. I've always wanted to go there. Always wanted to check that out. All right. It's Brazier now for the Dodgers. McNeil for the Mets.
Brazier toes the first base side of the rubber. So we'll look in on McNeil, left-handed hitter, choking up quite a bit. And a pitch. Fouled back for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Sometimes you look
tomorrow
at McNeil
morning, Johnny.
say,
Tomorrow morning at 9.
He's choking up so much that if he has to pull his hands in on the inside pitch,
games taking place at SoFi
may hit him in the ribcage.
Well, what would you say the distance is between his bottom hand and the end of the
says I haven't bought anything in a mall since I was like 12.
Occasionally, against Miller, the first at bat, it was about
Nathan,
5
11
inches
innings. Rockies walked him off
because of the velocity of the fastball.
2 balls and a strike to McNeil now. Brazier out of the stretch at all times. Pitch swung on and hit in the air to center field. Marisnik is there waiting for it. He makes the catch for out number 1.
Hey, friends, another promotion coming up at Dodger Stadium. It'll take place on Wednesday, August 2nd. It's going to be Filipino Heritage Night, as the Oakland A's will be in. 7:10 start, by the way, and fans who purchase a ticket pack are going to receive an exclusive Filipino-themed Dodger jersey. So for tickets, more information, come on out and join us. Dodgers.com/ticket packs.
Pete Alonso is 0 for 2. Struck out swinging in the 4th. Grounded out.
So Alonso coming up.
And he takes a strike from Brazier.
Yankees are your team.
Mets with a lone run last inning.
Yeah, 9 my time, Butterfly.
Lead off
you assumed right, girl. You assumed right. 9 o'clock my time. Early morning. I got to go pick up Rocky in the morning.
Baez was walked after Canna was hit by a
and then I got to get home and get online for that NASCAR stream.
Couldn't field it cleanly.
Babysitting Rocky again tomorrow, y'all. Little weirdo dog.
At first. 0-2. And a really good-looking pitch, but just a little low. A slider cut the plate in half, but below the knees.
The last thing I got from a mall was a Travis Kelce jersey shirt when they played the 49ers in the Super Bowl.
1 out, bases empty.
Last thing I got at the mall was
swung on, grounded
a Dodger hat.
One-handed by Muncy, sets his feet, throws first. And Alonso is 0 for 3, 2 down.
Away.
Mental well-being takes a team. If you or anyone you know needs support or connections, call the LA County 24/7
the Mets putting their reliever in?
1-800-854-7771.
I think it's still Scherzer.
854-7771.
We'll find out in a minute. Ian.
2 away for Daniel Vogelbach. He's 0 for 2. Slide out and grounded out. 220 hitter from the left side, the DH today. He'll take a strike. A slider snapped in there by Ryan Brazier.
Theo says the Valhalla Dog Motel is back open for business.
To pull the ball.
My mom just loves to go to the casino on Mondays, y'all.
He's close to the catcher. Well off the plate, open stance, and he pulls off the ball.
And he couldn't hold up a swing. They appeal down to third base.
Spencer's gifts.
Alex Tosa, he agrees that is a swinging strike.
We have a mall in town here. It's dying slowly.
The swing is being led by the
anchor stores were Sears and
around the ball and pull
Dillard's.
Off the ball.
Sears is long gone. Dillard's still there. And we've got a what do you call the electronics joint with the blue logo? That one. Skeptic at $2 Valhalla Holla.
So the Mets find themselves.
Better get Chico up here, Val. I don't have Chico, bro.
Of the ball game.
Chico at home.
Coming into this one, over the last 4 games, they had scored a total of 4 runs and hit 107 as a team. Slider, swing and a miss, strike 3, and it's a 1-2-3, bottom of the 6th for Ryan Brazier.
All right, here we go. Are they going to bring Scherzer out?
The Mets 1, Dodgers nothing.
Are they going to bring Scherzer back out for the 7th? Inquiring minds want to know. Ostrom says, hey, Michael, that's what she said. Received a 3rd ear piercing the last time I went to the mall. So we have a Spencer's. We have a, whatever that blue logo place is. Forget. It's a bitch getting old, y'all. And I think there's a Lids in there, y'all. I don't know how that lid stays in business. But there's one of those, and there's like a couple shoe stores in there. Burn that jersey, says Bostrom. 4 malls dying out. Un-American, says Michael Scott. No, y'all. What is it? Why can't I remember the name of this shit? The blue logo with the price tag on it, y'all. What the is that called? Dillard's is like Macy's. I don't think there's 15 stores total in there, y'all. I don't think there's even 15. The food court is damn near empty. I think the Taco Bell is still in there. Are you from Mars like the people in Total Recall? What's your favorite snack, says JJ? Well, I like a lot of snacks, bro. I wish I had some more of that jerky from Costco. I killed that bag. Best Buy. Exactly, Nicholas. I couldn't remember to save my ass, y'all. Best Buy. We used to have a Radio Shack in there. That's long gone. There used to be a Radio Shack. Steven says, I've been here for 2 years and I still haven't gone to the mall here in Bangkok. I thought you said you hung out there for the AC. We have a food court, says Butterfly. Pork rind, says CA. Yellow one says Valhalla is a health food junkie. Butterfly says we still have several malls and a lot of smaller ones. How long are these streams usually? Usually about 3 hours, 3.5. Boop, boop. Oh, sorry, y'all. Peralta at the plate.
Kicks and the pitch. Breaking ball in for a ball. A little low.
It's already an out. I missed an out.
Caught plenty of plate, but
Martinez flew out to center.
Strike zone. 2-0 pitch. And that's a strike. Phil Bickford now warming up for the Dodgers in the bullpen. He will.
Bickford up. It's Scherzer out there. Scherzer out there for the Mets.
Bobby Miller started, went 4 2/3. And a chase by Peralta on a fastball.
Truth, CA, truth.
It was a 4-seam fastball, but
Gelman buys everything online.
Scherzer changed speeds on it. Came in about 93. David was expecting more.
1 like away from 120.
And the 2-ball, 2-strike pitch. Swung on the grounder to first. Alonso's got it. He will run to the bag, and he beats Peralta by 1.5 steps for the second out.
There was a comment made after Friday's game here.
Odo says, I like movie butter popcorn. It's my favorite.
Only 1 hit. That was a leadoff double.
I don't know. Our movie theater here, that's in the mall too.
Was the only base hit.
Our movie theater, they use that fake butter, and it makes me sick. It really, literally makes me ill if I eat too much of it.
Trouble adjusting. Well, yeah, I think
they closed the little cheap movie theater right up the street here. They had good popcorn there, but the place smelled like piss.
Omar Narvaez will kind of invade his momentum.
Odo says, I saw a Radio Shack in Virginia 2 weeks ago, still open.
The Mom Visit, powered by Sweet James Accident Attorneys.
Yeah, sometimes they're long, JJ.
Winning is everything. Call the winning attorneys at Sweet James at 1-800-9.
Used to go to the Glendale Mall all the time.
Visit sweetjames.com.
I think that meeting was just to give Scherzer a breather.
Well, he's been in his rocking chair all game out there. He's just been in a rhythm.
Showalter just hung up the bullpen phone. He's been in contact with them.
First pitch to Jake Marisnick. Swung on, and that is popped up left side of the infield. Brett Beatty, the third baseman, calling for it. And a 1 pitch out. In a very quick top of the 7th. Stretch time in New York.
All right, y'all. Oh, y'all. Might be losing the audio here.
Talk, text, and data.
All right, it's time that we stretch. Be right back. Kobe Keith's Bar and Grill didn't make it. I think one of them closed in Tucson too. That shit was expensive in there. Don't care if I never get back, so I root for the Dodgers. At the old ball game. I remember Stretch Armstrong, Bodo. I remember Stretch Armstrong. They still make those? I don't think so. I've been to Terminal 21, Central World, Paragon, MGK, and Mega Malls. There are still many more I have not gone, and they are building more. Charge! Play ball!
Oil change, or
Play ball!
for the Mets, it'll be Starling Marte, Brett Beatty, and Mark Canha, the scheduled hitters in the bottom of the seventh to face Bickford.
Element says, I just spilled Jack and Coke all over myself. It felt great.
19 games out of first.
Still make Stretch Armstrongs?
Today, so it was 19 and a half before that final. The White Sox 8 and the Braves 1.
What's up, Football 12?
Get the Braves next after a day off tomorrow.
Looks like this audio got way louder.
Go into the buzzsaw in Atlanta.
All right, they be warming up, y'all. Mexico versus Panama next on Fox.
The Phillies, they had a rain delay today, but they're in the 10th inning. 5-5 the score there. And the Sunday night baseball game, top of the first, Houston with a 1-0 lead over the Angels in Anaheim. And Houston threatening for more with 2 on and nobody out. Phil Beckford's 30th appearance. He is
right.
2-2.
San Diego, Philadelphia are in extras, y'all. They're in extras. 5-5.
Starling Marte, 1 for 2. He has scored the lone run of
Could
the
be
ball
at least.
And he takes strike 1. The Mets.
Don't get me wrong, I like Toby Keith, but damn, you can't change that much. I think
such a disappointment. We talked about it this whole series.
I think sometimes this might be controversial, but I think sometimes
when they first came
there can be something called fake patriotism. And I think if you're capitalizing on it,
ball way outside, not a good at bat at all.
You know what I mean? If it's all about the money after a while,
and there's one down for the Mets.
People see that.
Bottom of the 7th, Beatty
what's up, Mark Guest?
When the Mets became an expansion team,
they even make a stretch job of the hut? What?
To the fan bases of both the Giants and the Dodgers.
Stretch Armstrong from like $20 to $50. I'm too old for a damn Stretch Armstrong, y'all. JJ says, I got to go, guys, but it was great seeing you.
There's a lot of people that know
God bless you and all your subscribers. Appreciate it. We'll see you, JJ.
That's a fact that they were trying to appeal to both the Dodger fans that were still here in New York.
I missed it out.
Giant fans that were still here in New York. And where we are here in Queens is actually one of the sites that the Dodgers looked at relocating to before moving to Los Angeles, but the mayor at the time wouldn't allow it.
Yeah. And in the plans, even way back then, they were considering a domed stadium.
Would have been a good idea this weekend. 1-0 pitch is in for a strike to Beatty.
Steve says that Friday night I bought a bottle of Jack at a bar, $70 for the Jack and 6 Cokes.
Where we're going to in Baltimore.
Butterfly hated Stretch Armstrong.
1-1 pitch. Fouled back, and it's 1-2. Well, from the offensive standpoint,
Mark Guest in the house, y'all.
Max Scherzer now.
Bickford in pitching for the Dodgers. It's Beatty at the plate.
He's lifted by Buck Showalter, which could be very soon as action continues in the Mets bullpen. 1-2 from Bickford. That's up high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two and two the count. 1 down.
Forgot to do the overlay for Dodgers Orioles. I'll have to do that this evening.
3-2.
Get those 3 games scheduled.
Came together last year to honor Gil Hodges when he was inducted into the Hall of Fame in Cooperstown. Really good Dodger representation and Mets representation. Swing and a fly ball, shallow left. Over to his right is David Peralta. He'll make the catch for the second out.
Two away.
Hey friends,
Robert NWA says Mets, sorry ass. Had him off from Van Halen.
Blue Jays will be in town.
Robert Prado in the house.
The first 40,000 fans in attendance.
Michael says, how big was that bottle of Jack that you bought?
Budweiser. So for more tickets and information, Dodgers.com/promotions.
Right-hander Trevor Gott has been throwing for the Mets in the bullpen. Mark Canha will take
Bellinger batting 300. Is that for the season, Elise?
And due up for the Dodgers in the 8th inning, James Outman.
Saw something about him batting like 450, but I think that was over like the last month.
Ground ball toward the middle, past a diving Rojas into left center and a base hit.
Base hit. Base hit.
Canha with one of the rare hits in this ball game. He's now 1 for 2. Well, Miguel Rojas can pretty much get to anything, but that one out of his reach. And pitching coach Mark Pryor coming up.
2 likes from 125.
With Phil Bickford as a pinch hitter is.
Yes, says that Elise.
It's going to be Narvaez to hit for himself.
Right in advertising for the Women's World Cup on Fox right now.
Might go to the bench, but he did not. Mark Canha sits at first base with his 700th career hit. Action in the Dodgers pen. Left-hander Alex Vesia throwing.
Vesia up in the pen for the Dodgers, apparently. Yellowman says Bellinger is hitting 301 on the season. How many in the chat saw that coming this year? Be honest. How many in the chat thought that Bellinger would go to the Cubs and have the season that he is having?
Narvaez, he loops one down the left field side, foul, hits the rain tarp. Strike 1 to Omar Narvaez, who was 0 for 1 with a walk.
Mike Scott says the Mets only have about 6 hits for this entire series. What's up, Martin Velasquez?
Canha leads at first base, 2 men out. Bickford fires, and it's fouled off again. He gets ahead of him, 0-2. Narvaez enters this at bat, hitting 179.
How many in the chat think Rob's going to go to some of these games in Australia, the Women's World Cup?
You get jammed and you break it.
Odo says, I didn't see it coming.
Over on another one.
Butterfly didn't see it coming. Ralph Jesus Rivas in the chat. Michael Scott says, not me.
There's a pitch up high, and this will be a stolen base. No throw.
Stolen base.
Dropped the baseball. Second stolen base for the Mets in the ballgame, and they've got a man in scoring position.
Yellowman says it was fine letting him walk. Probably wouldn't have turned it around here.
If they've had one thing go well for them,
at least people are being honest. Nobody saw that shit coming.
With 2 outs. 43.1% of their runs have been scored with 2 outs. That's a better percentage than the Dodgers. It's the second best in baseball.
Cody's problem was all in his head.
And Narvaez rips one foul.
Butterfly says, I hope Rob does go. He ain't going to that. Who's this lady on the coverage here for Fox? Is that a lady or a dude?
4 hits in the game for New York. Just 1 for the Dodgers. Belonging to Jason Hayward. This one looped into center field, and back after it is Rojas. He makes a fantastic running over the shoulder catch, heading straight out to the outfield. Great play by Miguel Rojas to retire the side and perhaps save a run. Narvaez pops out. We go to the 8th.
We're headed to the 8th, chat. Mets up by 1. We better get it going. Better get it going. James says me. Bostrom might be the only one, y'all. James Bostrom might be the only one that never gave up on Bellinger. Clayton says, I don't think even Bellinger himself saw that coming. Lee says, I will always love Cody. So we get to see Seager next week, y'all. Late next week. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I believe. I totally agree, Johnny. I said it was time for him to go. I was absolutely convinced it was time for him to go. Actually, I was convinced not last year, but the year prior. I thought we should have traded him. Bellinger probably too high to know he's on the Cubs now, says Yellowman. All right, James Outman coming up for the Dodgers.
Authentic Mexican.
Chris Hernandez says, come on, Dodgers, let's get the broomsticks out. 168 in the chat. This is going to be a pretty good viewed stream, I think. Should have hit you all with a commercial right there, but it didn't. I didn't.
Resort and Spa. If
he stayed, he'd be no better than he was, says Theo.
Scherzer, Dodgers got to be relieved. Scherzer's out. 7 innings. Just
it would be trippy if the Dodgers brought him back, though. That would be trippy.
58 for strikes. It's the 7th career start for Scherzer with at least 7 innings pitched.
All right, so new pitcher, T. Gott, righty for the Mets.
Only 4 hard hit balls, and just 1 hit fell in. And Outman starts the inning with a swinging strike. Outman playing right field, moving over there after Hayward left the ball game. Nothing in 1 pitch from Gott. He fires, and it's inside, 1-1. Since becoming a Met, he's retired 9 out of 10
I want to refresh this audio, y'all. I want to refresh the audio. Seems like it's behind again.
Well, Gott's pretty good, but you got to be relieved, I think, the way that Scherzer pitched today, that he's out of the ball game. But time is short.
Padres want him at the deadline, says Johnny Owen.
Inside with a fastball.
I think the Padres are done spinning, y'all. I think the Padres are maxed out. Losing that TV contract, I think that takes them out of any big-time acquisition this year.
Takes Ian away in the full count, 3-2. And now the Dodgers, if they can pick through the bottom part of this order and get Betts and Freeman back up, they might have something going. 3-2 pitch, and Outman walks. Pitch was high and away.
He walked him. Free base.
For Gott. And the Dodgers have the
so we got the leadoff runner on base. Tying runner on base.
You get a base hit, it's most
Appreciate
likely
it, Steven
he can
Gonzalez.
go from first to third unless the ball's hit really sharply, either to center or to left.
Outman with 9 stolen bases in this situation. Get a look.
Team says just like JD needed to leave Boston to regain his form.
What it is.
Chris Hernandez fighting for Outman.
Middle infield moves in, plays for 2. Eden with the bag off the line at third is Beatty. And a pitch clock violation is issued. We haven't seen one of these in a while.
High pitch clock violation issued to Gott.
So it's ball 1. And honestly, the players.
What's up, Ryan?
have adapted really, really well to the pitch clock. We just have
James
not
says, I
seen
want to
the
like
violation
Outman, but I don't
yet.
know.
Now the 1-0 swung on and drilled down the line, left field side, just foul. Rojas really turned around on that sinker.
Foul ball by Rojas.
One ball and one strike. Outman leads at first, held on by Alonso. And now Rojas is granted timeout.
In this one-run game, Will Smith is coming to the on-deck circle. He would pinch hit for Austin Barnes.
All right, Smitty going to come up and pinch hit for
Stretch
Barnes.
by Gott, throw to first, and Outman just gets back. Well, he's got a quick move, doesn't he?
They almost got
He threw
Outman.
a rocket over to his first baseman, Alonso.
Right-handed pitcher, towing the third base side of the rubbers.
I miss Corey Seager, too. He was one of my favorite Dodgers.
Well, he can chuck it over there. 1-1 to Rojas. Swings and he hits it to right field. That's a base hit. Outman is going to stop at second base, and the Dodgers set
Base
up
wrap.
shop first and second, and nobody out.
Yeah, Outman hesitated as soon as the ball was hit. And what looked like, it's kind of a no-brainer that it was not going to be caught, but he hesitated. And the other part, too, is that Marte had shortened up with Rojas, the batter.
Well, the tying run in scoring position. And Smith coming up with Mookie Betts behind him.
All right, here we go. Smitty coming up.
So if the
Betts
Dodgers
after
are gonna
him.
do some damage. Just
Let's
like
get it.
the inning to do it.
Let's get it right here.
Scherzer, one of his better games. He is out. And now Gott is in. He's given up a walk and a single. Will Smith hitting .273. Looks at a pitch outside, ball one.
Smith
Butterfly putting up the Discord link, y'all. Join up.
faced Gott in the seventh inning Friday night and bounced right back to him.
Let's have action.
What
Brooks
would be
Raley,
the
a left-hander
percentage of the
warming up, and
Dodgers
Will
winning
hits a
this?
high fly ball to right field.
Fly ball
Backing
right.
up is Marte to the front of the warning track, makes the catch. Outman will tag from second and head to third. Throw comes into second to keep Rojas at first. There's one out and runners at the corners.
And so the
Mookie
tying
Betts on his way to
run,
the plate.
what, 90
This
feet
is
away?
the spot the Dodgers will like to have. Arguably the hottest hitter in
So
baseball.
to answer your
is coming to
question,
home plate.
Maricel,
A number
Sexy
of different ways
Tanders.
he can get that runner in.
according to ESPN, the Mets
one
have
out.
a 72% chance of winning, so that's 25 for the Dodgers, right?
Outman being talked to
75-25.
by third base coach Dino Ebel, just reminding him of all the situations here.
All right, let's bring up
Brady, the
Mookie
third
Betts.
baseman, backs up playing behind the bag, a little bit
It's
off the line.
188 in the chat.
And Mookie waits for the pitch from Trevor Gott. Here it comes. Fastball outside.
Time to get hot, Dodgers, says
A little
Theo.
cut on the fastball, and it's ball one.
No
1-0
damage to
Betts.
Kershaw. Just taking some
Betts
time
without a
off.
hit today, 0 for 2 with a walk. Mookie with runners in scoring position, 377, and he takes ball 2 low and away.
I want Ohtani in Dodger blue so bad, Bodo. I want him in Dodger blue so bad.
2 balls and no strikes. Mets with a 1-0 lead. Dodgers threatening the tying run 90 feet away. The 2-0 from Gott to Betts. A strike called, a high strike that just
2 balls,
got the
1 strike.
zone, the top of it anyway.
McCanna in left field is playing an extreme pull. I don't know the last time I've seen someone playing to pull that much.
2-1 pitch. And it's high. 3-1 to Betts. I mean, I don't know what you could put in between there.
I mean, he's
8 buses.
maybe 50 feet at most off the foul line in left field, and not particularly deep.
3-1 pitch to Betts. He swings and he hits it into left field, a base hit, tying the ball game. Outman comes in to score. Mookie comes through in the 8th. It's a 1-1 game.
And the Boo Birds
tie ball game.
have awakened here in New York, and Buck Showalter points to the bullpen.
He's going to bring out the lefty, Brooks Raley, to face the left-handed hitting Freddie Freeman. 1 out. And the go-ahead run is in scoring position with Miguel Vargas at second base. Clutch hit for Mookie Betts here in the 8th. The score with a pitching change. The Dodgers won. The Mets won.
Good news, LA. Metro just opened 3 shiny new
right, y'all. So I'm going to hit the restroom again. Unbelievable, I'm sure. But I'll be right back, y'all. I'm going to hit you with a commercial real fast, all right? You can find this deal. Shit. Closed it. All right, I'll be right back. So Freddie Freeman up, y'all. Ooh. Yep, take a $5 Valhalla for that run. Appreciate it, buddy. Preach. Thank you so much. What's up, Dave?
Hit for Freeman in the entire series. It was a double in game 1 Friday.
Dodgers saw Raley last night in the 7th inning. Freeman faced him, fouled out to third.
Runners lead first and second. Raley's
RM in the house.
To Freeman is low ball 1.
You believe kind of how shallow he's playing in left again? I mean, he's played a strange left field. Hasn't been burned.
Raley checks second. Kicks, comes home.
Happy face.
Thrown in there for a strike, a cutter. Not a lot of velocity, 87 miles per hour on the cutter.
Almost 200 in the chat, y'all.
1 down, 2 on. 1-1 the score. Pitch from Raley to Freddie Freeman. Freeman lets it go outside and low. A sweeper. 2-1.
Time for some 8th inning heroics, says Theo.
The sweeper and the cutter. It's sort of a different version of a sinker slider guy, I guess. Or a slider.
This is Corey Hatcher.
And a 2-1. Freddie fouls it back, 2-2. Max Muncy on deck. Really a key at bat here in the ball game, obviously. Muncy hadn't had much contact today, but Freeman do. And the go-ahead run in scoring position. 2-2 pitch to Freeman from Brooks Raley. In the dirt, 3-2.
All right, count goes full. Count goes full.
Center fielder Nimmo shaded over toward left center field. The right field line is wide open. Marte playing in right center. Here's the 3-2. Freddie swings, hits a ground ball to Alonso. He goes to second for 1. That's all they're going to get. So Freeman's safe at first base. Betts is forced out, 3-6. And now the go-ahead run is at third base with Max Muncy coming up.
All right, so 2 outs now, runners on the corners. Going to bring up Max.
See if Muncy can get the Dodgers the lead here. He is 0 for 3, struck out swinging twice. And last
love the on base and pitch
he
count indicator.
2 down, first and third. 1-1 game. And Brooks Raley to Max Muncy. Left on left. Muncy peels away from an inside pitch. Ball 1.
What's up, RM?
I think a good scenario here would be to have Muncy walk.
I'm going to take a dump.
Power hitter J.D. Martinez coming up next.
You need help, bro.
Another good scenario would be a base hit. He'll take a strike here. 1-1. Once he certainly sees a lot of pitches.
Come on, Maxie.
Can get a good lead at third. Beatty, the
Voodoo,
third
the
baseman,
Mets.
well off the bag and need a good lead here. It's not a long distance between the home plate and the backstop. The ball will bounce back to the catcher.
Eddie Spaghetti Eddie looking for that sweep.
Once he takes another strike, a sweeper, and it's 1-2.
Come on, Max. Come on, Max.
Ball, 2 strikes to Max.
In fact, people in the first couple of rows behind home plate are closer to the plate than the pitcher is.
1-2 pitch from Raley to Muncy. It's on the way, and Max looks at it inside and low. 2
balls, 2 strikes.
So Raley's got some room to work here if he wants to throw that sweeper outside.
He's hitting 2-out magic, says Dab Dave. That's what we're looking
2
for.
balls, 2 strikes. Rojas way down the line at third, and the pitch is way outside.
Now goes full.
Count. That'll allow Freeman to run with the pitch from first.
That black screen tells you all you need to know.
And if Muncy can somehow catch a gap, Freddie can just keep on running. Full count, 3-2. And the pitch. Muncy swings, pops it up, foul, third base side. Beatty running over in front of the Dodger dugout. He'll make the catch. And Muncy leaves the go-ahead run at third.
All right, y'all. So we're headed to the bottom of the 8th. Dodgers 1, Mets 1. I'm hitting you with a commercial, y'all. Hitting you with a commercial. Always ask, at least watch 20 seconds. Watch 2 if you're extra. Mind. 2,400 view stream, y'all. 2,400 views. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Refresh this too.
Family joy.
Include Muncy in that Ohtani trade to 69 Zanos. Let's go Dodgers, says Norling Fana. 245 up in here. Tie ball game between the Dodgers and the Mets on a Sunday afternoon. Now, Dave, you can't hit if you don't swing. Come on now. Come on now. All right, it's going to bring up Nemo, so that's the top of the order coming up for the Mets. Top of the order.
You save for your
terrible ad for me, says Steven Richter. What'd you get? I love Temu ads. Reminds me of this horrible flu I had once. Ebony and Go Solar, says Johnny Owen.
Off firm of the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Here we go.
Clutch RBI base hit in the top of the 8th, tying the ball game. That is our offensive play of the game, brought to you by Jacoby and Myers. Now Nimmo facing the left-hander Vesia. Left-on-left matchup. Nimmo 0 for 3 in the ball game. Swings the first pitch and pops it up on the infield. Coming in is Mookie Betts on the infield grass behind the mound, between the mound and second base. Puts it away for the first out. Well, 1 pitch out. Good start for Vesia.
You out, bitch.
The Mets hitters again. We talked about it earlier in the game.
Some Andrew Estrada, bingo dingo.
They swing the bat early in counts.
I think breakfast tacos and then pizza for dinner was a bad idea. I got the burpees.
1 out, base is empty. And the pitch from Vesia. And that's in for a strike.
I think for us tonight it's going to be hamburger helper, hates your hamburger, make a great meal.
It's the 6th inning, scoreless 6th, striking out 2.
If a player can't bat their own weight, the team should get a refund.
The stretch and the 0-1 pitch to Lindor. It'll tap her over the mound, bouncing and charged by Betts. He throws quickly to first. Sidearm in time to get Lindor, and there's 2 down.
You out, bitch.
So 2 very quick outs.
Technology ads. What's up, Christian Valdez?
Vesia. He's throwing just 3 pitches in the game. He'll throw just 4 pitches in the game. McNeil grounds to second base, and Mookie Betts throws him out. My goodness.
Let's go.
That's about as quick as you can get for Alex Vesia, and we go to the 9th inning. Dodgers and Mets tied at 1.
That was quick. New subscriber, Z3 Sniper. Welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor will be proud. I used to buy generic hamburger helper in college, and of course I couldn't afford the meat, so I would just boil the noodles and add the spices. Hamburger helper and garlic bread, yo. Garlic bread action. ESPN not updating all of a sudden for some reason. Robertson relieves Rayleigh. JD Martinez coming up to bat. I would buy top ramen and dump either butter or ketchup in all the noodles. That would be my spaghetti dinner with garlic salt on toast.
This is Dodger.
Just buy pasta, it's cheaper. Taco smartwatch and a Sonoshi cleaning brush, says Donna R. Thanks for watching those, Donna. Hey, Jeff, you don't need hamburger for hamburger helper. It tastes fine all by itself. Yeah, but I like the hamburger in there. I'll have some hamburger.
An opportunity, but bringing in the closer in a tie game at home. Tonight's game brought to you by First 5 California. 1 in 3 children are at risk of toxic stress.
Get the lead now.
Things parents can do to help. Learn how to overcome it.
Mike says, I'm so anxious to see how the Mets will lose this one.
Robertson got his 1,000th career strikeout on the 12th of May at Washington against the Nationals.
With Miller off the hook. He does have one loss, Clayton. He does have one. I think before the game I saw he was 5-1.
Major League Baseball with 1,000 or more career strikeouts. He's been very, very good. ERA
Sweet home Alabama playing in the background.
And JD Martinez, who was 4 for 13 against him, hitting .308, will lead off.
Dingo gonna get him some pizza later.
1-1 ball game. 4 hits for the Mets, 3 for the Dodgers. Right-hander Robertson's first pitch is taken up high for a ball. 1-0. Mets got a single run in the 5th. Dodgers tie it up.
JD 0 for 3 today with a K.
And the pitch. JD looks at ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Martinez today 0 for 3. Struck out in the 2nd.
25 up in here, up in here.
In the 4th and flying to center in the 7th inning.
We're watching Dean Martin and Frank Sinatra.
And that is in there for a strike. Robertson runs into the music. Leonard Skinner, Sweet Home Alabama. He is a former member of the Alabama Crimson Tide baseball team many years ago. 2-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled back, and it's 2-2 to JD.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Very established reliever.
Happy Faces, for your information, the easiest mac and cheese recipe: elbow macaroni, ground beef, oregano, and American cheese, salt and pepper.
2-2 pitch from Robertson. And that's inside. Full count, 3-2.
Now goes full. Theo says, let's go JD.
Martinez,
No
David
0 for 4.
Peralta and Jake Marisnik.
Did you finish your salsa,
The
Theo?
hitters do up this inning for the Dodgers. Dodgers still have
Yellowman just
Chris
had him some
Taylor
habanero chicken
and
from
Yanni
Bonds.
Hernandez on the bench available. Tap foul back toward the on-deck circle where Peralta is. 3-2. Still to Martinez.
Mango habanero. Gabriel, I got some mango habanero beef jerky from Costco. It was really good. Really good stuff.
Mostly.
Jay Scott says, come on, Mets. What's up, Jay? Welcome to the channel.
Right-hander set. Out of the stretch. He sends one home. And Martinez pops it up. Foul ground, first base side. Alonso by the coach's box will make the catch. And that's the first out of the top of the ninth inning. And David Peralta, who is 0 for 3, up next. Easiest way to get rid of your old car.
Eddie Spaghetti Eddie says it takes me an hour to make my mac and cheese.
Now at carsforkids.com. That's cars with a K.
All right, that's going to bring up Peralta, y'all.
Phillips now warming up for the Dodgers. He'll pitch the bottom of the ninth.
Phillips up in the Dodger bullpen.
And the pitch now to Peralta in for a strike. Mo, I want to ask you about the offensive approach of the Mets in the bottom of the 8th inning.
It's a mess.
I mean, 4 pitches, 3 outs. They're just swinging at everything. 0-1, ripped on the ground down to first. Alonso's got it along the line. Long toss to Robertson covering, and they're 2 out.
2 away, y'all.
I don't get it. And the awareness of the game. Chris Taylor, by the way, is going to come on
there,
and pinch hit.
Having it with everything I can. Tacos, chips, omelet, chicken fajitas. Nice, bro.
Down, nobody on. 1-1 score.
I think the first question, if you're the hitting coach, you have to go and look at the
video. Conrad says a sports radio station in Frisco has an idea how the Giants can get Ohtani.
The first pitch. If they were, and again, we're talking about not just a strike.
Like the chocolate meringue pie, no macaroni.
Pitch.
Huh?
Okay, fine.
V3 Snipers watching from Melbourne, Australia says, let's go Dodgers. Shout out to Melbourne, Australia.
No, that's not the approach.
Texas says, Jeff, that hamburger helper line was from the movie National Lampoon's Vacation, Cousin Eddie. We're 1 like away from 140, y'all.
Kicks, fires, and sends it low for a ball.
We've had a few
Chris Taylor in as a pinch hitter here.
Taken their at bats, and the half inning is over. That you and I have been both looking at one another.
Man, that SoFi is a beautiful stadium in LA there, isn't it?
Taylor swings, he rips it to the left field corner. That one is down and rolling to the wall. Taylor around first on his way to second, and he will be in with a 2-out stand-up double. Go-ahead run is in scoring position.
Valhalla Sports Talk exclusive. Apparently not. Stand-up double.
The Dodgers are hoping that Chris Taylor would come back now that he's healthy, back on the active list, that he can be presenting more and more often.
Clay Lewis says, what's up, Valhalla? I was playing Rocket League. I'll see you tomorrow for some NASCAR. All right, buddy.
McKenna had to run all the way to the wall to retrieve it. So it'll be up to James Outman. Outman 0 for 1 tonight. He's walked twice. And he has scored the lone Dodger run.
It's time for an Outman bomb, chat.
Outman at 239. Go-ahead run, leads at second. That's Taylor. Stretched by Robertson in the pitch. Inside and low ball 1. Dodgers have scored 42.6%.
Conrad says a veteran celebrating his 104th birthday credited Jim Beam and Jack Daniels for his longevity. Let's go Dodgers, says Theo.
Foul up the first base side over toward the dugout.
Lem says, how about you, Clark? You're the gourmet around here, Eddie.
1-1. First pitch was a ball. So 1 ball, 1 strike to James Outman.
69 Zano says, I wasn't thrilled about the pitch clock, but after watching a couple of games on YouTube, it's less painful to watch now. I love it.
Back at second base.
I love it.
Mets reliever kicks, comes to the plate, and Outman swings, breaks his bat, and rolls it foul up the first baseline.
Hit.
Alonso made a diving attempt for it on the grass.
We can't walk him off, D-Wade. We're on the road. We are on the road. The Dodgers can't walk anything off.
He's got to go get a new bat.
We could take the lead, though.
Boy brought out 2, and Outman was not selecting either one of those.
Well, they usually have about 4.
Farna says, greetings from Costa Rica. Let's go Dodgers. Shout out to Costa Rica.
Not the last one, the one you missed.
Valhalla Worldwide.
And for Outman, he hopes it has a hit in it.
Ready, we can't walk it off, bro. We're the road team. Black screen is usually bad news, y'all.
Northern California, out of Sacramento State, James Outman.
Robertson trying to come back in. Just got through jamming him with a pitch. Broken bat.
2 outs, runner at second base. Chris Taylor. The 1-2 pitch from David Robertson to James Outman. Swung on, foul tipped into the glove of Narvaez for strike 3. And for the second straight
All right,
inning,
so we're headed to the bottom of the ninth.
Go-ahead run in scoring position. Go to the bottom of the ninth.
Mets going to look to walk off the Dodgers. Mets looking to walk off the boys in blue and salvage a game in this 3-game set. Ignore what I just sent, but I just noticed you can scan text. That's freaking cool. Eddie Spaghetti says more baseball. I'm hungry, y'all. I'm hungry. It's 5. I haven't fed Thor today. Texas Repo says, I credit Philip Morris and Anheuser-Busch for my long being, says Texas Repo.
Locations.
Freddie says, we're going to extras. Yeah, you're probably right, bro. You're probably right. Dodgers got to get on a plane here for Baltimore. They take a plane to Baltimore, y'all, from Queens, or would they just ride a bus? But anyway, I think it's a 4:00 start tomorrow. So I'll do that NASCAR stream from about 9 to noon. And then we got Dodgers Orioles tomorrow afternoon, evening on the channel. Theo says, come on, stranding runners in scoring position makes me nuts. Or Thor, my cats have their food out 24/7. You can't do that with Thor, Butterfly. You can't do that with Thor. Thor eats everything put in front of him immediately. He doesn't leave food just laying there. So if you'd have to literally keep filling his bowl, and he would eat it until he exploded. Andrew says, what the heck? We had a runner in scoring position with 1 out. Little Deal says it's a little late. Let's see what happens. Take the train, says Michael Scott. All right, so Phillips versus Alonso.
And Starling Marte after that. And Evan Phillips, right-handed reliever, set to go. His first pitch, lowing away ball 1 with a sweeper.
Odo says you don't want to ride a bus from New York to Baltimore. Well, I don't think the Dodgers take like a Greyhound. I don't think the Dodgers are going to be on a Greyhound going to Baltimore.
Pitch on the way, and there's a 3/4 swing that counts as a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
We've seen that swing a lot from Alonso in this series. I just have a feeling his left
one
wrist,
bus with the players, one bus with the equipment.
Also in that left wrist, it's just not healthy.
All right, so
pitch, wave and a miss.
In this soccer game, they brought out the trophy. Now everyone is looking nervous, about to go out on the field.
The ball is giving him trouble in this series, is the breaking ball in particular that's away. The ball middle to plate in.
Freddie says, anyone think the Dodgers are going to try to get Ohtani? Nah, bro.
Phillips set, kicks, fires,
nope.
And it's slowing away. Tried to sweep her again. He's just sticking with it.
Everything they've done, Freddie Morales, everything the Dodgers have done for the last 6 months indicates that they are going to make an absolute run.
Spot on.
And Ohtani.
Just the 119 batting average.
If the Angels make him available.
And a 2-2. Swung on, popped up, right side, foul ground. Freddie Freeman giving it a look.
Let's go, Freddie.
Right where the warning track starts on the edge of the grass. He'll make the catch in front of the Mets dugout. Alonso retired, and there's 1 out in the bottom of the 9th.
And came back with another breaking ball there.
And on Texas Repo.
David Vogelback, or Daniel Vogelback, beg your pardon.
Yeah, He'll have to change the name now.
No, can't do it.
Contact the family.
He doesn't want to do that.
We were talking today about players changing their names.
Pretty good crowd at this soccer match, y'all. Pretty good crowd. SoFi looks to be sold out.
A pitch clock violation. And
it's on Vogelbach.
It's on Vogelbach.
Counts 0-1.
Yeah, nothing in one, so free strike for Phillips. It's the second violation we've seen in the game tonight. Both have gone in favor of the Dodgers. Yeah. Next pitch down.
The Angels would be crazy to let him go. No, they'd be crazy to keep him. They're not going to sign him, 69 Zanos. They're not going to sign him. So they'd be crazy to get nothing for him.
To the plate.
Add that to the Mets' woes.
1-1 pitch. Wave and a miss.
Well, Vogelbach, the last time up, struck out to end the 6th inning, and he was booed.
Let's go Mets, says Haley.
And the swing he took, you can understand it.
Phillips sends the 1-2 home, and that's in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Vogelbach stands out of the box right now, taking his time. He'll dig back in. 1 out, base is empty. Line scores even. 1 run apiece, 4 hits apiece. Bottom of the
ninth. Be crazy, Freddie. It would be crazy, bro.
Is tapped foul at the plate. Vogelbach stays alive. We'll pause now 10 seconds for station ID. This is the Dodgers Audio Network.
Hey, this is.
All right, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1000.
2-2 to Vogelbach. Big left-handed hitting DH. The pitch. Looked at a sweeper, tried to come in the back door and stayed out on the porch. 3-2.
Out goes full to Vogelbach.
Starling Marte is on deck. Vogelbach asks.
Probably watch some of the games, Mike. Not sure if I'll stream them. I probably even try to stream a couple of them, depending on what time of day they are.
Get back in his stance. That's the bat outward. Now draws it back and waits. Payoff pitch from Evan Phillips. Here it is. Swung on and driven into right field. That's a base hit.
Base hit for Vogelbach.
And the Mets have the winning run aboard in the bottom of the 9th.
Mets looking to walk off the Dodgers.
Obviously a pinch runner.
So they'll get a pinch runner, someone with some speed in there for Vogelbach.
And coming out to run is DJ Stewart.
And with 1 out, they'll probably try to steal second here really quickly.
In right field last night.
The Padres, it's currently in the bottom of the 12th. 2 outs. Philadelphia 7, San Diego 6.
Let's see if he can hit into a double play.
No one will outbid the Dodgers or give the Angels a better trade package. I believe that totally.
Right-handed batter has a hit, stolen base, and he has scored the lone Mets run. He takes ball 1 low.
64 in the chat, y'all. Appreciate the support today.
55, 5 home runs on the season.
Almost turned the stream off when I couldn't get the game.
Stewart leads.
Texas Repo came through solid, got me the radio broadcast.
Wave and a miss. Now, if the pitchers are watching Marte from earlier in the game, he does chase that slider or sweeper outside. He's had a couple of rough at-bats because that hit he got.
Hey, you'd think, Bodo, you think any team that saw the Dodgers play this year would know steal on them. It's Marte at the plate.
1-1 pitch. Fastball is up. 2 balls and a strike.
Sailor deep and left, not wanting a ball hit over his head.
3 likes away from 150.
Outman's back in center field with Marisnik out of the game. 2-1 pitch to Marte. Looks at a ball just off the outside edge. A fastball at 96.
Conrad says the Astros are interested in Bellinger.
Right here.
No, Will Smith is in there, Donna. Will Smith in a catcher.
Marte and put the winning run in scoring position.
That's your mom says cool to hear the radio in the back.
To second. Three balls, 1 strike. Marte waving the bat around and waiting. Stretch for Phillips. 3-1 pitch. Right down the middle for a called strike.
All right, count goes full to Marte.
3-2. Now does Stewart go here? Ball game on the line. He's the winning run, but you send him to stay out of a double play possibly. He does go. The pitch swung on and missed. Strike 3. Throw down, and he's safe. Just barely getting in there with the left hand.
Yeah, you can see it over there. You just got struck out.
Swing,
runner, though, to second. 2 away. Runner in scoring position.
No contact. At least we could not see contact made as Smith was attempting to throw down to second base.
Mookie Betts snapped the tag down right in front first. The Dodgers are going to want to look at this.
Los Angeles is challenging the safe call at second base.
Hey, I can't see it, y'all, so I can't give my opinion. Let me know, chat, if you think they got him or not at second.
See how it turns out.
Well, it makes all sense in the world to attempt to.
Yeah, they did, Mike. They did.
Reviewed. If it goes
he
to
sucks.
The 10th, it starts all over. You get 1 challenge per inning in extra innings.
The replays we've seen, we haven't seen great angles, but it looks pretty close. Rookie's contending he got him on the left wrist before his hand touched the bag.
Safe by a mile, says Growing Green Thumb.
And he may have.
Well, they're going to have to go to the slow motion replay in order to decipher this one. It's that close.
The call stands. Runner safe. Los Angeles loses their challenge.
All right, safe at second.
It's the 3rd stolen base for the Mets. And with 2 outs,
so they got the winning run at second base.
And the batter will be the 7th hitter in the order, 3rd baseman Brett Beatty.
That's going to bring up Brett Beatty. He's 1 for 3 with a strikeout today.
Beatty, you may remember last night, really misplayed that Max Muncy pop-up into a Dodger run. And what was a close game at the time. 1-1 the score, 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. Stewart leads at second. Phillips pitch to the left-handed hitting Beatty. It's a ground ball to third. Muncy has it. He'll throw on to first. Freeman's got it, and we're on to extra innings.
All right, we're going to extra innings, y'all.
In New York, it's the Dodgers 1, Mets 1.
When you want Dodgers,
we're going to extras. Oh, spoil it in the chat there, Haley. I saw that it was put up early. Wait till you hear it on the stream. I think only 1, Mike, but I'm not sure. Chat, do you know? How many challenges do managers get in a baseball game? 1 or 2? Theo, awake from her nap. Romy Green Thumb says the under 4.5 is dead. I hate the ghost runners. At least it's my fault. No problem. Mark Topkin of the Tampa Bay Times discussed yesterday the possibility of Tampa making a splash in the trade market by pursuing two-way superstar Shohei Ohtani. It ain't happening either. Bonus Baseball says Glenn. What's up, Glenn? One, but you get more if the challenge is successful, says Jay Big Dog. Almost 300 in the chat, y'all. Welcome to Valhalla Sports Talk. Hit that subscribe button. I do a number of Dodger games on this channel, usually close to 80, 90 a year. Follow the team all the way through the postseason as well. We got NASCAR tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. as the New Hampshire race was rained out today, and they'll go at 12 Eastern, 9 a.m. my time. And then tomorrow night, more Dodger baseball, Dodgers-Orioles. Well, I'm not sure who the ghost runner is, bro.
Rojas pulls the bat back and takes the ball 1-0.
Johnny says everyone thinks they're in on Ohtani.
Top of the ninth. Gets to run, so the go-ahead run there in scoring position.
All right, so it's Outman on second for the Dodgers.
Hitting Rojas. He'll look at it outside for ball 2. 2-0.
Outman is the ghost runner.
So Rojas, and then Will Smith will come up after that, followed by Mookie Betts. That's with a run in the fifth. Dodgers,
you don't know the runner because he's a ghost.
Pitch on the way, and Rojas swings and he fouls it off to the right.
Yeah, I would think Ohtani wants to stay on the West Coast side because he wants that flight to Japan to be the same.
Game's not slated to start until 7:05 Eastern Time tomorrow in Baltimore.
Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know who's on third.
A swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss.
Robertson with a cut fastball, and it's now a 2-2 count. Top of the 10th.
Bless you, COO.
Altman at second base, Miguel Rojas. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Robertson checks second. And that's veteran right-hander. Kicks, comes to the plate, and this ball fouled off to the right way up into the second deck.
It's not been an easy series with runners in scoring position. This game here, the Dodgers.
One challenge during regulation, which you keep if it's successful, and one challenge every extra inning.
Now with double barrel action in the bullpen, a pair of
Bases loaded for the Astros in the top of the third.
Yency Almonte warming up. Side by side in the bullpen. There's the 2-2 from Robertson to Rojas.
Different game.
Swung on and hit in the air to left center field, ranging
left
over
center.
His limo. He had to adjust his route. Makes the catch, tagging from second and advancing to third is Outman.
Outman to third, and the go-ahead run is 90 feet away.
Go-ahead run now just 90 feet away, and it forces the infield. Now they have to come in and try and choke off the run on a ground ball.
Mariners are going to get Ohtani.
To go to straight left center field, and he realized the ball was carrying a little better than he thought. And he took a slight
no spoiling in the chat, y'all.
Toward straightaway center to make that catch. Mets infield.
No, it's been going on for years since COVID, Mike.
Second plate appearance for Will Smith. He flied out to right field, advancing a runner in the 8th inning.
I don't think anyone's going to take on that Rendon contract. Not even the Dodgers.
All-star catcher Will Smith did not.
Ain't nobody taking on that shit.
Came in to pinch hit for Austin Barnes in the 8th. Here comes the pitch from Robertson. Swung on and missed. He started him with a cutter at 94.
Come on, Smitty.
As Robertson's concerned, so far 18 cutters, 2 sliders, and 2 curveballs.
Hey, Big Dog says the Giants are getting Ohtani.
0-1 pitch. Will takes high. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Evens it up. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Left field playing well off the line. Remember when Mookie Betts was up last time? He was guarding the line. The Mets left a big gap in left center field. They closed it up some for Will Smith. Infield in.
Jake says, let's freaking go Mets.
Will swings, hits a ground ball backhanded by Lindor. Looks the runner back to third, throws to first. And there are 2 men out.
2 away. Smitty grounds out. Outman stays at third.
Lindor comes up with a good play defensively, keeps the runner at third.
277 up in here, up in here. Again, hit that subscribe if you're new, y'all.
With a tying run on a base hit in the 8th inning.
Grab the broom, says Dab Dave.
Can he do it again here in the 10th?
Eddie Morales says, come on, Big Blue.
1 for 3.
Haley says 2 outs.
Pitch to Betts. He looks at 1 low, ball 1. Looking at 287.
Yeah, I know that's what happened in the Mookie trade, but they're not doing it for that Rendon character. No way. Ain't nobody doing that bullshit.
Runs batted in. And the National League's slugging percentage leader, and that's from your leadoff hitter. Those are crazy numbers. 1-0 to Mookie. He'll look at it high, and it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes to Mookie.
Freeman lurking on deck. 2 balls, no strikes.
Ohtani will be a Cub. The Cubs are going to be sellers, bro.
Evening here in New York. Rain hasn't been an issue lately. Outman leads at third in the pitch. That swings. It's a high fly ball to right field. Marte goes back to the track, and in front of the wall, he'll make the catch and retire the side. Dodgers leave Outman out there.
All right, so we don't get it done. We get the go-ahead run on third, but don't advance him. We go to a commercial break. Yep, Mets can have a chance to walk it off again. The Dodgers also didn't give up much by taking Price with bets. Yellowman says, yeah, because the 3 home run extra fight means anything to some fool who signs a $500 million deal. No comments, says Theo. $300 in the chat, y'all. Angels trading him looks awful to the fans. Bruh, they got to get something for him. It's going to look awful to the fans if you keep him for the rest of this year and then lose him for nothing. I already have shouted you out a couple times there, Haley. All right, Cannon going to start it off. Ghost runner in effect.
Stories of new and
What's up, Elias?
The bottom of the 10th inning, Nick Robertson for the Dodgers comes out of the bullpen. He'll make his 8th major league appearance. Made his major league debut.
Yeah, it's Beatty. Beatty is the ghost runner for the Mets.
Warming, so you got to figure that if the
Pinch hitter Guillorme is coming in for the Mets.
But with a tie game still, Robertson out there, and they'll save Almonte just in case.
We'll see, Andrew.
Beatty will be the placed runner. The third baseman for the Mets will be at second base. And instead of Mark Canha hitting, Buck Showalter will send out Luis Guillorme, a left-handed hitter, infielder, to pinch hit. Corner infielders are in looking for the bunt. Robertson's first pitch. Guillorme squares and he bunts it foul down the third base side. Kicked away.
All right, a bunt attempt goes foul.
Core, the third base coach.
Nicholas White says, let's go Mets.
1-1. Here we are in the bottom of the 10th. Dodgers are 3-2 in extra innings games this year. The Mets 5-1.
What happened in that? Oh, San Diego ended up losing their game 7-6. So Arizona loses, San Diego loses.
Fouled it at the plate. They got a hand in the way.
San Francisco wins.
But Robertson put that
and the Rockies won.
Where Guillorme was not going to be able to bunt it.
Well,
we need peanut vendors, essential employees.
That's just a bad attempt to bunt. That ball was well off the plate inside. Would have been ball one.
Corner infielders are still in with 2 strikes. And the pitch swung on a ground ball. That's fair inside of first. And the Mets are going to win it.
All right, Mets walk us off and salvage the last game of the 3-game set.
On the third pitch he sees, and the Mets salvage a game and avoid a sweep of the series. The Mets, who have had a disastrous season, somehow, some way, find a way to beat the Dodgers here tonight at Citi Field. David Robertson will get the win. 2 innings for Robertson in relief. And Buck Showalter didn't want to go to the rest of his bullpen. He stayed with his veteran closer for another inning, and it ended up paying off as the Dodgers couldn't get James Outman in. Final totals.
So stupid. Mets are still trash.
6 hits, no errors, and 7 left. For the Dodgers, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors, and 7 men left on base. David Robertson the win, 4-2.
Lame, says Theo.
Nick Robertson, the loss, 0-1.
I'm starving, y'all. I'm hungry.
Major league decision. It's on the negative side. Time of the game.
Steven Richter says, see y'all later.
2 hours and 47 minutes in front of a crowd of 34,805. A disappointing end of the series. Dodgers win the series 2-1, but just missed the sweep and a chance to really pull ahead in the National League Western Division. They are.
All right, so that's it for the audio there. I'm going to drop a commercial on you. We hit 3,000 views on the stream. And in a weird one, y'all, I appreciate you hanging out with me even after I couldn't get the game on TV, so I apologize for that. It is what it is. Dodgers lose 2-1. Let's see what the standings look like. Let's see what the National League West standings look like. All right, we'll see you, Conrad. Later, Haley. Take care. Thanks for being here, says Butterfly. All right, so it's showing as a 1.5 game lead for the Dodgers over the Giants, 2 games over the Diamondbacks, 10 games over the Padres, and 18 games over the Rockies. Dodgers' 6-game win streak is snapped, and the Giants now with the best win streak in the National League West. They've won 5 in a row. 160 likes. Donna R says, thanks for the stream. Jake Bakes says, told you, Valhalla. What'd you tell me? We took 3 out of 4 from the Padres. This is Star Wars. This Panama-Mexico game, CONCACAF Gold Cup final, still scoreless. 14:21 is the time on the clock. I'm going to get out of here, y'all. I'm going to get out of here. I got to do an overlay for Dodgers-Orioles tomorrow. As I mentioned, I'll be on early morning, 9 o'clock for NASCAR Cup Series racing, the delayed race from New Hampshire. They walked us off, Mr. Scott. Glenn says, I got me a Joe's Sporting's Goods ad. Joe must be a Dick's brother. Nolan Arenado might be traded to the Dodgers, says Bostrom. I think the Dodgers are in on Arenado. I'm telling y'all, this shit is Ohtani or bust for the Dodgers. This is Ohtani or bust. Dodgers are thinking, okay, if someone trades for him, we're just going to try to get him at the end of the season when he's a free agent. But I'm going to get out of here. Thank you to all the viewers, the subscribers. Thanks for all the likes. Thanks for the donos. Thanks to the members. Thanks to the mods. Night Val, work day tomorrow. Likely won't be around. All right, Theo. Understand, bro. I understand, buddy. Abday says, thank you for another great stream. I'll catch up with you in the next one. Have a great night, everybody. Good night, Gracie. Valhalla Sports Talk. We out.